Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It's pleasant out, with the moon riding high, bright enough almost to read by. The very opposite of the night that Julie Connor's story begins for us. A black and lowering night, the atmosphere heavy with the promise of rain. Dark. The dark, not being able to see, only to imagine what surrounds us. For some, it is peopled with presences and things and unimaginable horrors. Why? That's what our story is about. It begins as we listen to Julie move and moan in her sleep. Our mystery drama, The Dark Closet, was written especially for the Mystery Theatre by Ian Martin and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. For the goblins will get you if you don't watch out. No American kid of my generation escaped the dire prediction of little orphan Annie, for whom James Whitcomb Riley had begun his poem prophetically with the words, "Came to our house to stay." I know for me she did. I can still remember the little boy who went to bed, and when they turned the covers down, he wasn't there at all. Or the little girl who says, "Two great big black things a-standin' by her side, who snatched her through the ceiling, for she knowed what she's about. For the goblins will get you if you don't watch out." I wonder what goblin holds Julie Connors in his thrall.
Help me! Help!
Julie, what is it?
The light, Pop. Put it on. The light, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Why didn't you turn on the light by the bed? Did you have to break that lamp?
I didn't mean to. I was just so scared I reached out to turn it on and knocked it over by accident.
That was one of your mother's favorites.
Pop, don't blame me too much. Someone turned it off.
Someone meaning me. I told you time and time again, Julie. Waste not, want not. I looked in here when I got home and you were sound asleep. Lamp still lit.
I only keep it that way this time of year when it gets dark so early. Just till I know you're home.
Huh? Why? What are you afraid of? And you don't have to go to bed so early.
I got nothing else to do.
Oh, we're in town. You got the television.
I'm tired of that old tube living other people's lives. I want to live my own.
Yeah, time enough for that.
I'm 17, going on 18.
All the more reason you don't need lights on when you're sleeping. And stop having those nightmares. I reckon that's what it was again. Huh? Another one of them?
Yes.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Huh? Then I'll say it for you. The boogeyman again, I suppose. I swear, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, child. Child! That's the trouble. That's what you ain't anymore. Except in half the time you act like you was one.
Maybe it would help, Pop, if you stopped trying to treat me like one.
You think you're not?
I'm in my last year of high school. And I've been keeping house for you ever since, Mama.
We won't talk about your mother.
Okay, Pop. All I meant to say was, if you can trust me to take care of the house, well, you could trust me to take care of myself. You work a 4 to midnight shift. I get lonely here nights. I could date, except...
I don't want you dating when I'm not around to meet the kind of guy you're going with. Not these days. The riffraff that's abroad.
Just because maybe a guy has long hair and wears old jeans should make so much difference. On the farm, all we wore was jeans.
I just don't want to see you running around with trash. You was always a rebel, Julie. Don't try to be one here in the city. Think of your ma. That's the way you ought to turn out. Except she...
Can't you ever forget Mom?
What?
I mean, try to hide her away in the back of your mind. Like we all have to. And just think of today.
Yeah, I can never shut your mother away. Yeah. I just wish you could learn to live like her. Make your peace with the world. Then maybe you could shut out these dreams that hurt you. Yeah, and hurt me, too.
Maybe if I just had a little more freedom.
In a couple of months, you'll be 18. I have no control over you then. But until you reach that birthday, I will not let you run wild like all the other kids. I promised your mother that before she died.
Why don't you trust me, Pop? Leave me to make my own decisions.
I can't. I promised Mary. She wanted only the best for you.
She isn't here to find it for me anymore. Let me do my own finding.
No, by heaven. I give my word, I keep it.
Tim Sadler's asked me for a date tomorrow night.
Yeah? I don't hear good things about him.
You mean I can't go?
I mean, you better not. I have 6 months left to bring you to your mother's image. I will do everything I can to make you that. But about your dream.
Forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I was just being a child, and I know it. I can see that it's time for me to grow up. Good night, Pop. You need your sleep. Me too.
Yeah. You sure you're okay?
Don't worry about me. Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Well, any left for me. I just wish I could make sure that a whole lifetime of them I had for you. Well, I'll turn off the light.
No. I'll get it. I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, then.
Pop,
Huh?
I love you.
Sure. You know how I try to feel, Julie. It's just since Mary, yeah, there isn't much to give. Good night.
Good night. Even when she was alive, there wasn't much for you to give. Oh, God. Will the daylight never come?
Hey, you look pretty freaked out there, my old lady.
Thanks for the lift, and I'm not your old lady.
Oh, these last few weeks, I thought we were finally going to begin to make it.
Oh, Tim, it's not you, it's...
I know. Your father.
No, not that so much. Something else.
Well, what?
Oh, something I can't explain. Maybe you ought to dump me. I'm not any good for you.
Well, you have been stringing me along there. What's got you down? Sneaking out with me nights behind your old Dodo's back? Still expects you to sit home and knit or something, huh?
That's the way he was brought up. And Mom, they were fine people.
Your mother's been dead for 6 years, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's the big hang-up, really. Pop goes overboard about trying to, protect me like he thinks Mom would have. Oh, forget it.
Look, we still got a date for tonight, right?
Oh, sure. I even tried to tell Pop about going out with you when he came home. When he blew a gasket, I let it go. I didn't want to upset him.
Upset him? He's gone out of style, baby. He belongs to a wax museum. You should take a good look at yourself in the mirror. You got circles under your eyes like some old broad of 30.
I told you, that isn't Pop. It's just this crazy nightmare I have all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Listen, I tell you what. You're going to get a good sleep tonight. Old Doc Tim is going to guarantee it.
Oh, how?
I'm going to borrow us some wheels and take a little booze, and you're going to take a couple of belts. See, what you need is to relax.
Maybe you're right, Tim. I'm so uptight, You know something? The last few weeks, I've really been afraid I'm going to flip my lid.
Well, tonight we're going to do better than that. You're going to blow your mind.
Gee, where'd you get a car like this?
Presto, presto, jingle, bingo, Marvel the magician. I wave my magic wand and pow.
Well, you've been drinking.
How could you tell? Hey, open the glove compartment.
Oh, fizz of liquor. Where'd you get that?
It's all in the family, kiddo. Where my old man pours it down, he'll never miss one bottle here or there. And the car's my Uncle Joe's. Go ahead. Take the bottle out.
I don't want any. You shouldn't have any more.
Oh, come on. I'm just putting you on. I only had one little drink. And as I remember, you promised you were going to join me.
Okay, why not? Right out of the bottle?
I got no glasses.
Hey, it's almost empty. Did you...
No. I didn't. The games, the disco.
Buying liquor, Starland. What are you going to use for money?
That is no problem.
What are we slowing down for?
There's a liquor store up ahead of you.
Oh, why don't we forget it? I don't want any more.
Baby. Don't you remember tonight's the night we're going to open up your skull and let all those little men out? just keep her running. I'll be right back.
The street is so deserted.
Oh, yeah. Turn on the radio.
Those are shots. They sounded like...
Julie.
Oh, my...
Julie.
Tim.
Julie.
Tim.
Help me.
Hey, Tim, what happened?
Hold me. Hold me. I can't stay. You gotta get to the car.
Come here. All right, I've got you. Tim, at the gun. What are you doing with the gun?
Get to the car.
Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim, can you hear me?
Oh, the car. Give her the gun.
Tim, how can I get
Okay, sister, all right. Just drop your guns.
It isn't mine, officer.
Drop it. Okay, Jake. Get inside the liquor store and see what happened. I'll handle this end of it. I'll put your hand behind your back.
But, officer, I
Do you want yourself back?
All right. Oh, no.
I'm
no,
sorry,
please
miss.
don't.
I'm sorry. You play rough games, you've got to take what comes with them. Now, come on, over to the car. I've got a radio emergency for an ambulance. Well, Dr. Sarah Browning, what are you doing here this time of night?
Well, I'll tell you, Reverend Samuel Pryor. I've been called in as a special consultant on the shooting case that was brought in.
Oh, you mean the boy killed the liquor shop owner?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't need a psychiatrist, Sally. He's more apt to need me. They've had him in OR 2.5 hours already.
He's not my patient. The little girl who was with him.
Well, they took her back to the station house for questioning. And to lock her up.
Only she didn't stay locked up. There's a Sergeant Lawrence on the way back here with her.
Oh,
I guess
let
they're
me
here
go.
now.
Let me go, please.
Miss Connors, just you calm down now. If you'll only talk
I'm
quiet.
not saying anything until... Oh, you're not going to lock me up again. This time I
We won't let him get you, whoever he is, Julie. This is a hospital. Being foolish.
How do you know me? Who are you?
I've been expecting you. I'm Dr. Browning.
Oh, sure. The head doctor. Well, don't figure I'm putting me...
No padded cell, no keys. You'll have to be confined to your room, but you don't have to close the door, and there are 2 big windows.
What?
Honest.
Well, then what?
It's late. I want you to get undressed and get into bed. Then I'll give you something to help you sleep, and while we're waiting for it to work, we'll talk a little. Nurse, will you show Miss Connors to her room?
Miss, do I have to have these?
Sergeant, does she...
You don't think she needs them now, Doctor?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be up in a moment.
I will. For you.
Well, looks like you just made a friend.
Yes, and I need you, Sam. Could we go to my office for a moment or two? Something's haunting that child. Something beyond tonight. You talked to her earlier. Maybe you can give me a clue to who her private boogeyman is.
It's so easy for all of us, no matter how sure we think we are, to panic at what we don't understand. Terrors and strange noises that come to us from the dark outside. But when the nameless fright wells up from inside, creating our own boogeyman, call it what you want, then we are truly possessed. And the only last hope is to exorcise the unnamed thing within us. I'll return shortly with Act 2. Exorcism is a convenient, old-fashioned word. It conjures pictures of the damned or possessed writhing under the influence of some foul demon. It once was the sole province of the religious, and even in modern terms still is. But it is well established by now that the psychiatrist is equally important, and church and medicine work as partners. And Dr. Sarah Browning.
So the police want a psychiatric evaluation of Julie Connors. They were holding her for bail and locked her in a cell, and she went berserk. Did you see the bruises on her forehead?
I did. Claustrophobia?
Apparently, but that's for later. Not a disease. What worries me is less the girl than the father.
Oh, what's the matter with Mr. Connors?
What kind of father abandons a 17-year-old girl who's never been in any real trouble to face jail before she's been found guilty?
Well, she's a suspected accomplice in the murder of a liquor store holdup, or even the murder.
Sam, can you honestly believe that child could handle a heavy gun like the one that was used?
There's no way of proving that until the boy's... if he ever does.
That bad, Sam?
Well, he's young, but not so good, Sally. What was the bond on the girl?
The police only a few thousand. Except that her father refused to post it.
Well, maybe he can't afford it.
He can. I called him this morning. He refused to talk to me.
Do you seriously imagine that my winning personality might succeed where yours failed, Doctor?
You might apply a little occupational leverage. The father is a deacon at the Plainview's church.
Oh. Well, which the minister happens to be a close friend of mine.
Sam, I can't judge the girl without knowing something about her background, her history, her life. There isn't time for deep analysis. Her father is the only one who can tell me quickly.
Oh, no mother or relatives?
No mother, no relatives close enough to be of value. I know it's an imposition.
Well, not when you ask me, Sally. You give me the address, and I'll go and beard your lion in his den.
Hello, Julie.
Oh, it's you, Doctor. How's Tim?
He's still in the recovery room. How are you?
I don't know.
I promised you a view from a window. Is it all right?
Ever since the sun came up. Trees and shrubs, flowers, and green rolling out as far as you can see, just like the farm was.
The farm?
Where I grew up, before we moved to the city. About 1,000 years ago. Or maybe 5,000. Okay, Doc, what do we start with? The lie detector?
Don't fight me, Julie. I'm on your side. Do me a favor.
I guess I owe you one, getting those handcuffs off of me.
So I'll trade. Just tell me the truth. About everything. Good, bad, indifferent. Just all the truth. That's what I'm after.
You don't ask for much, huh?
When I was a little girl, my father used to say to me, Sally?
Sally.
Well, my name's really Sarah, but I always hated it, so I got to be called Sally. Anyway...
Father.
Anyway, Pop always said to me, don't do a power of wishing, Sally, because the Lord's too busy to come through for everyone. But if you do wish, always wish big. So that's how it is with you and me, Julie. I'm wishing big. You'll tell me everything.
Gee, Doc. Oh, what's the difference? What have I got to lose? So Tim was just like any other boy. I had to bust out of home for some kicks some of the time.
But you'd known him for a while.
Well, sure, we were in the same class at school.
You weren't surprised when he picked you up in a car this time?
Sure I was, especially when he said we were heading for Starland Park. You know, the rides and all. And he wanted to go to the discotheque. I just didn't feel right. He never had money like that before.
But you went.
Yeah, I went. I was ready to go anywhere that night, I thought. I even had a drink. Now, I don't usually because it makes me feel kind of dizzy. But I thought it might chase away the guy that follows me.
Go on.
Tim had an almost empty bottle. He gave me a drink, and he said he wanted to stop and get more.
Tell me about the man you say follows you.
I don't want to talk about that.
Then don't. Tell me more about what happened.
Well, we stopped at this liquor store, and Tim left me in the car. He told me to turn on the radio. I heard him throw away the empty cup.
Why?
Well, things should be tidy and neat. Mom always... Well, I was listening to the radio. And then these two noises. I just couldn't believe they were shots. When Tim came out, he was all bleeding. He could hardly stand up, and then, I don't know, the police came and ambulance. Needed a station house.
And booked you as an accessory.
Yes.
Do you know the charges?
Well, robbery and...
You didn't know Tim was driving a stolen car.
No. He said it was his uncle's and he lent it to him. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, some of them I'm asking because I felt you'd rather have me do it than the police.
Well, why doesn't Tim tell him the truth?
Julie, dear, Tim is still unconscious. He can't talk. And Tim isn't my interest. You are. Tell me more about the police station.
Oh, I don't know. Things took forever. They came, took my fingerprints, and then they put me in a cell and locked the door.
Yes?
Well, they turned out the light. I tried to tell him not to because my pop was coming. I asked them to call him. They just didn't pay any attention, and suddenly the wall... He was there. I knew he was going to get me. I just screamed and screamed. The police lady came. I told her to get my pop to get me out of there.
And what did she say?
She said he'd been there, and he wasn't going to let me out. I'd have to spend the whole night. That's when I went bananas. I beat my head against the wall in the bar. And, I don't know, everything just went black.
And when you woke up?
They were bringing me in here to the hospital. When I met you.
All right, Julie. Just a few more questions. Sit on the bed.
Okay.
Why don't you just lie back? That's right. I know you've been through a bad time. A jail would scare the daylights out of me. But why would it drive you up the wall the way it did?
Because it was just like when I was a kid. And I'd get locked in the closet.
To punish you?
Yes.
Who?
Who what?
Who locked you up?
My mother.
And inside in the dark you were terrified?
I always thought I'd choke. There wasn't any light. You couldn't see. The walls. You could just feel them. You could feel them moving in. I'd close my eyes. I always hoped my own private dark wouldn't be as scary as the other. And the other would come.
The other?
First I could hear his breathing. Oh, and his voice. Oh, terrible whispering sound.
But how did you know that this boogeyman wouldn't get you?
Oh, I always knew Pop would come to set me free.
And he always did?
That's right, except this time. Oh, how could he do that to me? How could he leave me shut up when he loves me? Just the way I love him. How could he let me be there alone to be swallowed up by the dark forever?
All right, Julie. It's going to be all right. Don't worry, we're going to get you all straightened out.
Oh, Dr. Browning, I'm so afraid.
We're all afraid, Julie, of so many things. If I asked you to call me Sally as I called you Julie, would that make it easier?
Oh, you're so kind. I do trust you. Whatever you say, but I just want my Pop.
I know you do.
Sally, please, don't let him walk away from me. If he did, I couldn't live. You don't think he really will, do you?
Dr. Browning isn't back in her office, but she should be shortly. We can wait for her there.
I don't know why I was talked into this, except that you and my past are good friends, Reverend Pye.
A friend in need.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Something we all need on particular occasions, but really all the time. Yes, this is Dr. Browning's office.
I can't imagine going to a woman psychiatrist.
Well, neither can I.
Huh? Why, because you're a minister?
No, because I don't need one, and my collar, you must remember, makes sex immaterial.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever criminal aspects this case involves can scarcely touch your daughter. She was, by all evidence, she was an innocent bystander, except for the impetus that, drove her out of an empty house and involved her.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying. You see, I discussed this case with Dr. Browning, and we are both in agreement. Your daughter is possessed by a malignant spirit, something beyond her comprehension or ability to handle, which has driven her into a horrendous situation. One innocent man's death and another possible one. The young man was the instrument of the first. But where does your daughter's guilt lie? Or has she any real guilt at all to bear on those young, shaken shoulders?
The holdup of a liquor store goes wrong. The owner is shot to death. A boy is the apparent murderer. A girl with him, a possible accomplice. What peculiar twist of fate put her there? What punishment or resolution should come from the circumstances? We will leave you to judge that after I return shortly with the third act. This is a story which wanders the fields of modern psychiatry and tries to plumb the depths of subjective terror, grown from within rather than impressed from without. So we return to a minister who faces an anguished father and a history still buried in the shadows of the past.
I don't know why I let myself get talked into this, Reverend.
For your daughter's sake.
Yeah, I told you. I'm through with her.
Miss Connors, you cannot abandon your child. She's only been arrested, not sentenced. She hasn't been proven guilty.
She was in a stolen car with a boy who had a record.
Oh? Well, I don't know that. So isn't it just possible that Julie didn't either?
No, forget it. She'd lie to anyone to try and take him in. But this time she didn't get away with it. Except she managed to fake a way out of jail.
I mean, why are you so bitter against her?
I'm not bitter.
Are you sure? And Dr. Browning doesn't think she's faking. She thinks Julie has real claustrophobia.
Yeah? What do you mean?
A terror of being shut away in a confined or narrow space.
So that's the story she's trying to sell.
Well, we all have it, more or less. Now, perhaps your daughter...
I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just had a long talk with your daughter, Mr. Connors. I think it's true.
Who are you?
Oh, this is Dr. Browning, the psychiatrist in charge of your daughter's case.
A psychiatrist?
That's right. A profession, I gather, may not be too popular with you, Mr. Connors. But I'm going to be important in your life.
How?
I want to be frank, and I don't want to sound arbitrary, but what happens in a few weeks until the trial, as far as Julie is concerned, is almost entirely up to me.
If you're trying to trick me into posting a bond for her, the answer is no. Let her stay in jail and learn a lesson for once.
That's just what your daughter shouldn't, well, I'll amend that, can't do. She's a very insecure and disturbed girl.
Am I supposed to be responsible for Julie?
Wayne, let's say you might be a factor, along with others.
What others? You say one word against Julie's mother, Mary.
What Julie told me, a different picture could be imagined.
Whatever she said was lies. Lies!
Possibly. But if she's lying, I'd like to find out why. Now, Mr. Connors, Now, Mr. Connors, won't you sit down and help me?
I'm sorry, Doctor. I have a job to do. I don't see how I can help you.
If you'll...
help me.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I have a job to do. I don't see how I can help you.
If you'll excuse me, and also I have work to do. I promised to visit your daughter. Can I tell her you'll be up to see her, Mr. Connors?
No. You can tell her I never want to see her again.
Well, that's a message you'll have to convey by yourself. Excuse me. Reverend Pryor. Is this intensive care? Yes, I want to ask about Tim Sadler. The boy who was shot in the holdup. If there's any change, I'll be on 415. Would you notify me, please, immediately? Yeah, thank you. Hello, Miss Connors.
Hi. Oh, excuse me, Reverend.
Well, for what?
Well, you're a minister and all. I didn't mean to be rude. I don't want to answer any more questions.
No, who does? So we'll avoid them. Leading ones, anyway. Ooh, it's a pretty nice view out of that window.
Reminds me of the farm I was... where I grew up.
You like being out there?
Better in the city.
Mm.
At least Pop was happy out there. And nice.
Well, he still seems pretty nice.
He's here in the hospital. Talking to the shrink.
The shrink?
You know, Dr. Browning.
Uh-huh.
But he won't come and see me. You don't have to tell me, I know. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Don't give up hope, Julie.
Oh, I gave it up soon after, when I got old enough to realize he never wanted me. I could never take her place. I ought to have died, too. Never been able to admit it. He hates me for being alive instead of her. Only why can't I even it up and hate him back?
And I don't mean to pry, but you did love your wife very much, Mr. Connors.
My life began and ended with her.
She returned that love.
Oh, yes. Mary loved me.
Is that why she resented it when Julie arrived?
Mary resent Julie? She loved her.
And you?
Of course. Who doesn't want kids? Oh, sure, on a farm, maybe I was kind of disappointed it wasn't a boy. Farmer needs a boy more than girls, but that was only at first.
At first?
Well, there was things went wrong. We weren't to have any more kids. That was the Lord's will. Then, after all the years we tried and found God set against us, Julie was growing up, and bad streak was showing through. I told Mary she was too soft on her.
What bad streak?
The things she'd do. When she was 8, she climbed that big old maple behind the house and got treated like a cat. We had to get the county hook and ladder from the fire department to fetch her down. And then one summer she fooled us all. She was drowned in the river. By the time she was 10, she ran away from home regular. Not so far she couldn't be found. Then at 12, I swear I couldn't blame them. The boys came swarming around. I tell you the truth, she was lovable and damnable to handle, Doctor.
And your wife tried to punish her somehow, or at least control her, so she took to locking her in the closet?
Who told you that?
Why, Julie.
That was what she said?
Yes.
Damn. If now you don't see what a liar she is. Someone had to punish her. Now, I was the one who locked her in the closet.
Oh, I see. But you were always the one who came back to let her out.
Up till now, Doctor. But I'm not bailing her out anymore. As a father or a bailiff. This time she brought her whole problem. And she can stay in the closet for good.
Mr. Connors, I want you to listen to me.
No, ma'am. You can take up for Julie all you want, but you ain't going to change my mind.
I'm not taking up for Julie. I'm taking up for both of you.
Huh?
And I'll thank you not to call me ma'am. I am Dr. Sarah Browning, and a specialist in human relationships. 2 minutes is all I ask.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Well, a reasonable time.
No, that isn't what I mean. It's just... That's what Mary always used to say to me when she wanted something good for us. I reckon I'll give you 2 minutes, Doctor. For what?
To try to get you to look at your lives clearly. Yours and Julie's, Mr. Connors. Love.
I had that and lost it.
Your wife's, but not your daughter's.
Julie don't love me. Not the way...
You couldn't be more wrong.
All her life she was set against me. Trying to bedevil me. Show me her own way. Fight me.
Because all her life you couldn't give her what she really wanted. A father's love. Try to see it from her point of view, Mr. Connors. She was a child who grew up in a house where her parents loved each other so much she felt excluded. An only child with nowhere else to reach for love.
But Mary loved her.
Well, of course, a girl takes her mother's love for granted. Except that she so often thinks of her as a rival for her father's affections. How much love did you offer her? Did she ever find from you?
I was a farmer. I was up from dawn till sundown. Then there were still chores. Nights I was so tired, I never had much time for her.
Exactly. And there was always the thought that had Julie been a boy, she could have worked with you, taken some of those chores off your shoulders, been more of a companion.
Listen here, don't make me out no ogre. Maybe some of the things you say are true, but
The point. Of course she did. She was trying to win your love the only way she could. Or at least attention. She climbs a tree, pretends to drown, runs away from home. Anything to get you to come and rescue her. Even the punishment was worth it. The agony of the dark closet, because she knows you'll be...
I ain't proud of that.
Oh, we're human. We do what we do. But have you any idea what that child suffered for your love?
What do you mean?
Claustrophobia is the most common fear people have. Have you ever been locked up in the dark, Mr. Connors?
Ever since my wife died, I've shut myself in a closet. I hide in it because I don't want to wake up and open the door to life again. I had such love that...
You could have it again. A different way. From Julie.
No. She doesn't love me. She hates me.
She wants to love you. Do you want to love her?
I don't know.
Now, don't throw it away. I've talked to her, Mr. Connors. Do you know about the boogeyman?
Oh, that childish nonsense.
Yes, childish, perhaps, but not nonsense. Imagine. Just shut your eyes and try to think back to your kid years. Thrust into inky blackness, the key turned, no escape. The gradual feeling that the air was getting too thick to breathe. Above all, the dark. And the fear that you were locked in a coffin. And then, from somewhere, some fairy tale or ghost story, you begin to hear a voice.
Trapped, Julie. Trapped. No one to help you. No one to love you. At last I can get rid of you the way I want. The way I should have. Because you never should have been. Do you feel me closing in? Like the walls crushing you, taking away your breath. Stop it. Don't you know how wrong I was? Don't you see, no matter what she says, I know she hates me.
But she doesn't. In spite of everything, you couldn't be better loved, and I can prove it to you.
How?
Whose voice do you think it was she heard? Because she wasn't a boy, but just a little girl. Because she felt unwanted. Whose voice, Mr. Connors?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yours.
God forgive me.
He will. And Julie. It isn't too late. All her rebellion, everything she's ever done, even last night, if she has any guilt in what happened, has been a cry for your love. Can't you offer it to her at last?
I thought you'd... I never thought you'd come.
Yeah. Well, about time.
I didn't rob anybody, Pop. Honest, I didn't. I had no idea.
It doesn't matter, hon. All I know is you're released from the hospital and you're getting dressed. And you and me are going to the police station to post that bond. And then we're going home. And no matter what happens, I'm going to fight to keep you there.
Oh, Pop. Pop, I don't know what to say.
Neither do I much. It ain't going to be easy. So many years to make up for.
You could just one way. With one move.
What?
Could you just hold out your arms?
Julie, my little girl.
Oh, Pop. All my life. Just this. It's all I ever wanted.
All of us have closets in the mind where skeletons rattle and boogeymen breathe heavy in the dark. Thank the Lord for the people who open the doors for us. And pity all those who don't have the doors opened. I'll be back shortly. Well, Julie and Seth Connors made their peace the hard way. Perhaps this time it will stick. At least there won't be any more dark closets. Life is too full of them. And the trick is to find out how to open them. The key is easy to find, of course. It's something very simple. Love. What the real trick is, however, is to be able to give it to the right person. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Jada Rowland, Christopher Tabori, Francis Sternhagen, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Browns. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Uncle Ben's Long Grain and Wild Rice and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tonight's WOR Mystery Theater was also brought to you in part by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less. The preceding program was furnished by the Columbia Broadcasting System. Your dial is set for news with John Scott, WOR New York, and RKO General Station.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Much has been written about fate. Retribution. You get what you give. Those who live by the sword die by the sword, and so forth. But often one starts out in life with what one believes are the best of intentions, only to be dealt a blow from which some of us never recover. This does not mean our lives are preordained, but, as Shakespeare has said, the fault, dear Brutus, is in ourselves, not in our stars. In other words, know thyself.
You took long enough, Grishka. 8 bells is the time we agreed upon.
We were stopped by the cursed Coast Guard.
If we are delayed and cannot pull up anchor with the tide, we risk everything.
Don't be nervous, Captain. I shall be back in an hour. When have I ever failed you?
Our mystery drama, The Guilt of the Innocent, is adapted from a story by Maxim Gorky, especially for the Mystery, and stars Fred Gwynne and Bob Caliban. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Let me paint the scene for you. Russia. A seaport town on a hot summer day. The sky blue one hour, and the next boiling with black clouds and storms. From morning till night, cargoes from Greece, Turkey, Europe are loaded and unloaded. Sailors, dock workers, customs officials shout and curse one another, a bedlam of perspiring activity. Standing, watching all this with wide eyes is Ivan, a farm boy who has come to the city to find work.
I first saw Grisha Chelkash on the waterfront yesterday afternoon. He didn't see me. If I hadn't gone to church, I never would have met him. But that comes later. Can you imagine, Father, what a hungry wolf looks like? Scrawny, clever, shoulders humped, eyes looking everywhere. That's Grishka, a human scavenger. I was on the dock, lying behind a big coiled hawser, enjoying the sun, when I overheard 2 voices.
Hey, Grishka. What do you want?
Is this when you come out of your hole? When it's 12 noon and everyone has stopped work to eat?
Haven't you anything better to do than spy on me, eh?
Grishka, who do you think you're fooling? It's me, Alexei. I've been working these docks for as many years as you've been stealing from them.
Who says I steal?
My dear comrade, it doesn't bother me. It amuses me. Oh, by the way, Grishka, the dock officers have gotten wind of those 2 cases of goods, remember? They're on the lookout.
What are you talking about, Alexei? Everyone on the waterfront is my friend. The guards, too.
I can't waste any more time talking to you. It's just a word of warning, that's all.
Hey, wait a bit. Have you seen Leonid?
No, not for a week. You might ask your good friends, the dock guards. Turn around, Grishka. Your good friend Semyonich is right behind you.
Hey, Semyonich, I didn't see you.
Well, I see you, Grishka. You have been ordered not to come near this dock. Now turn around and go before I break your ribs.
Semyonich, old friend, you break my heart talking to me like that. Shake my hand, huh?
Let go of my hand. Let go, I say.
I'm just shaking it out of pure friendship. No hard feelings. I love you like a brother.
Let go of my hand.
Tell me, dear old friend, have you seen Leonid?
Leonid? Who's Leonid? I don't know any Leonid. Will you let go of me? The inspector...
Oh, can he object to old friends shaking hands, huh? Now, tell me, have you seen Leonid?
He's been taken to the hospital already 3 days. He was trying to steal some iron bars, and they fell on his foot.
The poor man.
Crushed his foot. Serves him right.
Now, was I asking too much? Listen, Semyonich, I hear you've been sneaking off with 2 cases of goods, old boy. Huh?
You devil, you get out of here.
You had better watch your step. You'll get caught one of these days. I'll tell you what I'll do. I am that concerned for your soul. I shall go across the road to the church and pray for you. Who knows? I might even light a candle.
It so happened that I, too, Ivan Ivanovich, was in that church to pray for my mother and father, who are sick, and for Masha, the girl at home I wanted to marry, and to offer a prayer to find work in this city, so that I could take enough money home to make my parents well again and be able to marry Masha. As I was leaving by the side door, I felt this Grishka Chelkash behind me.
After you.
Oh, no, sir, after you.
No. You were first at this church door. I insist.
Please, sir, politeness is necessary.
I'm amazed. A youth so well spoken in this day and age. We shall walk out at the same time. Arm in arm. Huh? My, what a muscular fellow you are. Hey, feel those biceps. You certainly are not from the city.
You can tell?
Oh, broad shoulders and sunburned face. That comes from plowing, and planting. The bag you're carrying, probably with your passport and papers. And your hand scythe. What use would a scythe be to a city fellow, You've been off mowing, I'll bet, huh?
You have to mow an entire acre and all you get is pennies. It's poor business. I can't save anything, and every day I'm getting older, and I want to get married.
Married, an admirable desire.
Would you believe it? 60 kopecks an acre they paid in Kuban. That's why I left there. Why do people work for so little?
If you can't afford a meal, even a crust of bread tastes good. What's your name?
Ivan Ivanovich.
Huh? Grishka Chelkash.
What are you, a cobbler, a tailor?
A fisherman.
A fisherman? You catch fish?
Fish? You are a country boy. No. People here don't only catch fish. They fish for drowned men, old anchors, sunken ships, anything available.
Oh, so that's your trade.
You have to be bold to be that kind of fisherman.
I'm afraid to be bold.
Huh? That means you're afraid to be free. Don't you care for freedom?
Oh, yes. Be my own master, go where you please, do as you like. Oh, what a life it would be.
But you don't have the courage for it. Hmm?
I don't know. I'm too mindful of others, I suppose. And, of course, I'm mindful of God.
Oh, God.
What were you doing in a church if you don't believe in God?
Who says I don't believe in God? I never said so. Have you eaten?
Not since last night.
I like you. I invite you to eat and drink. Come on.
Why I went along with Grishka Chelkash that day, Father, I will never know. Curiosity, I suppose. He was such a disreputable-looking man. I thought it was something of a joke. He should invite me to be his guest.
Come. Ivan, boy. Finish your glass. Do you want to make Grishka ashamed of his new friend, huh?
It's no use. What can I do? I was born poor. I will die poor.
Would you like a job tonight with me?
A job? What kind of a job?
Look who's being choosy. A job. We're going fishing. You row the boat.
I don't mind a job, only I don't want to get into trouble.
What trouble?
I mean, I heard you talking on the dock. I just wouldn't want to do anything wrong.
You watch what you're saying, unless you'd like to see your nose on the other side of your face.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I need work. I don't care who I work for, but...
That's more like it.
I only meant you don't look like a working man or a boss, the way you're dressed.
You just do as I say. Here, aren't you going to finish your drink? Huh? Oh, give it to me then. It's a sin to waste vodka. What's keeping you? Huh? Ivan, what's the matter? I can't hold on to the prow of this rowboat all night.
The oar lock doesn't fit. Can I just knock it with the oar?
No. Not a sound. Push it down with your hand. It'll go in by itself. I told you to be quiet. Quiet. Ready or not, I'm shoving off. Now, row straight out to that blue light. See it? Row quietly. Do you have to make all that noise?
You are there in that rowboat.
Does he mean us?
You in the rowboat, bring it back. You hear me? Bring that rowboat back.
Keep rowing.
I thought this was your boat.
It is. Of course it is. Who else is?
Hey, Robert, somebody is stealing the boat.
Oh, good Lord. What have I gotten into?
Stop blubbering, will you? It's not yelling at us. It's someone else making off with the boat. It's not us.
I've never done anything like this in my life. Oh, Lord, forgive me.
Maxim Gorky, the author of this story, lived what he wrote about. He had a miserable childhood. It was hard. He was poor. In fact, the name he wrote under, Gorky, in Russian means the bitter one. Grishka, the dock thief, and Ivan, the country bumpkin, are both pieces of this great writer's own life. How these two are transformed by time and events, we will discover when I return shortly with Act 2. We're in a small rowboat skimming across the dark harbor. At the oars, Ivan, a country boy with a thirst for money and dreams of tomorrow. In the stern, an old, experienced rascal of a thief, Grishka, with no thoughts of the future. Grishka, who lives only for each day, for which he steals by night. Here is Ivan.
Why, I'm in this boat. What am I doing? Whatever this old robber is engaged in, I'm sure he is up to no good. The night is black at anchored vessels like ominous floating gravestones. I'm terrified.
You are rowing well. We shall reach our destination soon.
Grishka, I'm frightened.
What a fool you are, boy. There's nothing dreadful about water. You know, I have always loved the sea, especially at night. That dark, wide expanse, boundless, free, mighty.
Are we near?
Soon. A fisherman must be patient.
I don't see any tackle in the boat. Where's the tackle?
The tackle in the stern, right under where I'm sitting.
What sort of tackle is it?
Be quiet, huh? And don't poke your nose into what's not your business. You've been hired to row, and you'd better row.
You told me I'd get 5 rubles. Did you mean it?
Would I cheat you? If I said 5, when you've done your part, you'll get 5.
Ahoy there, you rowboat!
Oh, who's that? What's that? Searchlight.
Only the Coast Guard. You do as I say and keep your mouth shut. Ahoy, Coast Guard!
Pull up alongside us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll row right up to you. Now, mind what I said. Play dumb. I'll do the talking.
What do they want?
They're only looking for smugglers. Don't worry.
To begin with, I would like to know what a rowboat without lights is doing out in these waters this time of night. What is your name?
Grishka Chelkash. Why, my boy, I'm old enough to be your father. And a very good job you're doing, patrolling. I've always said so, haven't I, Ivan? These Coast Guards, I've always said, I'd hate to be a smuggler trying to get away with any contraband in these waters. Haven't I?
Who are you, young man?
He's my cousin, Ivan Ivanovich. He's from Kuban.
Are you Ivan Ivanovich?
Oh, yes. I'm Ivan.
We just went out for a little row.
And you are just showing him the sights of the harbor. Is that it?
How did you know? Ivan's never been in a boat before.
Oh, is that so? Well, where did you learn to row, Ivan?
Who, me? I always knew how to row.
Isn't he the boastful young liar? You know that's not true, cousin. You must speak the truth to the Coast Guard.
I always speak the truth, as God is my witness.
And whose rowboat is this?
I don't know. We just took it.
He has such a quaint way of putting it, like all country boys. Of course, he doesn't know my boat. He just came in from Kuban today.
Well, I'm letting you go. We haven't found anything in your boat.
Oh, why should you? There isn't anything. Huh? So good. We'll be on our way.
And you'd better get back to shore before you run into trouble. We're stopping all boats without lights.
Back to shore. We certainly shall. Come, Ivan. Good night, Captain.
I am not the captain.
Good night anyway. Ivan, you can thank your lucky stars. If that Coast Guard officer had been suspicious, they would have clapped us in irons. And I'll tell you once again, and I mean it, when I say play dumb, I mean just that. Now, row to that boat with a little blue light.
Let me go, please. For the Lord's sake. Put me on shore somewhere. What am I to you? I can't go through with this. I'm not used to such things.
What are you babbling about? We haven't done anything.
Wrong things, wrong. I know what you are up to.
Hold your tongue, idiot. That's what I get from taking some lout from Kuban. If I didn't need you, you wouldn't be here. So, keep quiet and row. More to the left, idiot.
I can tell you, I was never so terrified. This man will kill me. He would use me and kill me. Or if he didn't, the others would. Who they were, who he was in league with, I didn't know. But I knew something was very wrong. And something was going to happen. I was being punished by God for seeking so much money. 5 rubles for a night's rowing. We tied up at the big steamer with the blue light and climbed on board. On deck, I held onto the rail in the dark. I couldn't stop shaking.
You took long enough, Grishka. 8 bells is the time we agreed upon.
The cursed Coast Guard stopped us, Captain.
Stopped?
Nothing happened, Captain. Nothing. I told them I was out for an evening's row with a country cousin.
They believed you? With this cousin?
Hook, line, and sinker.
They didn't see which way you went?
Of course not. What do you think I am? An amateur?
Late, and excuses. Not the way I do business.
Leonid is in the hospital with a crushed foot. I had to take what I could find. I was looking for hours.
You should have looked sooner. We weigh anchor on the morning tide. What will you bring?
The same as last time.
Only the same?
It will be worth at least 1,000. At least.
Are you sure?
Have I ever told you more when it was less? That's not the way I do business. 1,000 rubles, guarantee. And you shall have it in the hour.
All right, it will do.
You expect too much, Captain. One cannot make a killing every time.
All right. Is that your rower, that creature by the rail, your cousin?
That's him.
Is he strong enough to go back and return here in an hour?
Oh, strong as an ox.
Then go. 1 hour from now, I shall expect you.
Don't be nervous, Captain. When have I ever failed you?
Now I knew for certain I was in trouble. Shady doings. And God is punishing me. I was a lost soul. I rowed with the devil behind me to another dock, further along down the waterfront. Let me go, for heaven's sake. Let me ashore here. I won't say a word.
Stop whining. Give over rowing. Now, push the boat along with your hands on the wall. Quietly, you idiot. Stop. Give me the oars. Give them here. Where's your passport, huh? Your papers in the bag, huh? Give me the bag. Good. That, my dear fellow, is so that you won't run off.
Huh?
Without oars, you might have gotten off somehow, but without a passport and identity papers, you will be afraid to. Now, watch what I'm doing. Tying the stern line to this iron ring by the ladder. I'm climbing up that ladder to the dock, and you wait for me. If anyone asks you anything, hold your tongue. If you want to get off alive, 1 peep out of you, and I'll find you and sink you to the bottom of the sea.
In a moment, Grishka was up the ladder and gone. I was alone in the boat in the water. Everywhere I looked, I saw death. On my left was a half-sunken big black hulk without masts, like a huge coffin. Death. I could see storm clouds rolling in. Everything was cold and sinister, like death. I knew I would never see my mother and father and Masha again. Oh, Lord, what have I done?
Hey, you, Ivan. Are you asleep? I'm going to lower this box. You grab it from below. Mind you, it's heavy. Carefully now. Put it into the middle of the boat. Carefully now. Now, here's another one, just as heavy. Now, take the oars one at a time. Good. I'm coming down. I've untied her. Now, row. Row, I said, row. Back to the boat with the blue light. Come on now. Put your back into it. You've earned good wages, mate. Now we only have to slip by the Coast Guard, and you can take your money and go home to your Masha.
The Lord knows if I shall ever see her again.
How frightened were you?
Me? Not at all.
You needn't work so hard now, yours, huh? Ease off. Ease off. Row more slowly as we pass this breakwater. Softly. There are guards on duty at the end of the stones. They might fire a gun at us if they see us.
Holy Mother, pray for us sinners. At the hour of our death.
Good.
Amen.
Now. That's good. We're past them now. See, there's our ship up ahead. Nothing to be scared of now. Hey, you've earned a good sum. How would you like 25 rubles?
Huh?
No, not 5. 25.
I don't want anything. Only to be on shore.
You're a fool. On shore. What kind of a life will you have? A work like this, huh? Fishing. You'll have plenty of rubles in your pocket. Enough to be a gentleman. Don't do like I do and drink it away. Huh? Here's the ship, huh? Easy now. Easy. We'll go around to the other side with the ladder. They've got ropes to pull up our fish. One night and I've made 500 rubles. What do you say to that, huh?
500? What's in those crates?
Well worth over 1,000, 2,000. But I sell cheap. Isn't this better than poverty in a village, huh, Ivan? Business, huh, Ivan? Smart business. Ahoy there, Captain!
500 rubles. Oh, if I had all that.
Hey, let down the ladder. Hey, up there.
Not you, Grishka?
No, it's my great-grandfather. Hey, lay down the rope ladder.
Watch out, Grishka.
When the ladder comes down, Ivan, you tie the boat to it. They'll let down some ropes. We'll haul up the fish. And then we spend the night on board. And tomorrow, cousin, we'll have ourselves a nice row back to shore. I promise you the sights. I want you to take happy memories back to Kuban with you. And a few rubles.
Rubles. Money. It isn't money, as it's sometimes said, that is the root of all evil, but the love of money. To Grishka, it's not the value of what he steals, but the escapade, the joy of outwitting the authorities. But to Ivan, I'm not so sure. Watch him. Rubles dance before his eyes. So I say, be a little wary of sympathizing with this country boy, and don't be surprised what's in store for you when I return shortly with Act 3.
If I remember, we were talking about the effect of money. Good, bad, stolen, or borrowed. And to borrow an observation from the great Shakespeare, he said, "He that wants money, means, and content is without 3 good friends." But let's not generalize. Specifically, let's look down on the deck of that ship, the one that buys contraband. In other words, stolen goods. Ivan is sleeping on that deck.
Wake up. Good morning, little peasant. Wake up, Ivan.
What? What am I?
You and I spent the night on my good friend's ship. He's about to pull up anchor. The sun is rising, so we must also.
I could have slept more. I'm still tired.
You had better not be. There's a bit of rowing to do to get us back. And the water's choppy. That means a storm.
Grishka, you haven't left yet. Better get a move on. I'm just going to give the order to weigh anchor.
When will you be back, Captain?
1 month from today. Look for the light.
That I will. Goodbye, Captain. Have a good journey. Make a large profit. And come back with an empty hold. Grishka will fill it. Will you look at that? Now it begins to rain.
It couldn't have rained last night to hide us. When I think of it, I have to laugh. I really do. Oh, Ivan, you should have seen your face last night. Frightened? Frightened. Tell old Grishka now that it's over. How many times were you ready to die?
It was my first time on such a thing. I could have ruined my soul for life.
Would you do it again?
I don't know. For how much money, that's the point. Grishka?
Oh, he's getting bold enough to say my name, Grishka. Well, you're entitled. You're a full partner now.
Grishka, how much did they give you?
Look here, in my shirt. See here, in my trousers. So many ruble notes, I can't even hold them in two hands. 540.
I thought you were bragging. What a lot of money.
We'll have us a good time, my friend. There's enough here for that, huh? Food, wine, women. Now, don't you be worried, Ivan. I'll give you your share. What would you say to 40 rubles? Not 25, 40. Satisfied? If you like, I'll give them to you now.
If you don't mind, I wouldn't say no.
You wouldn't say no. Oh, Ivan, I beg you to take the money. Please, take it. I don't know what to do with such a lot of money. Please, little Ivan, help me. Here. I put 40 whole rubles at your feet. Look at him. He dropped the oars and look at him grabbing up the money. Oh, look at him stuffing all those wet notes into his shirt. Ivan, rubles against your chest. They'll keep you warm, huh? I'll wager you never saw 40 rubles before in your whole life. Huh? And there they are, in your shirt. You know, little one, you know you are greedy. It's in your hands, your fingers, your eyes. I can see it. That's bad. But of course, you're a peasant. Ship your oars, lad. We'll let the next wave drive the boat onto the beach. Good. That does it. Now, climb out with me before another wave catches it and drags it out again. These waves are strong. Come on. We'll pull it up as far as we can. Up the beach. Pull. That's it, boy. Pull.
It is far enough.
Yeah. Fine. I wouldn't want to lose the boat. Those who own it will come along one day and fetch it. Well, we must say goodbye. It's, I'd say 8 miles from the beach here to town. What are you going to do? Going back to the town?
No, I don't think so. I'm not right away.
I don't understand you. Standing there with your head down. Ivan is saying goodbye to me, upsetting you. What's wrong?
Don't go. Please don't go.
What is it? I'm getting soaking wet standing here. What's the matter with you? Take your arms off me.
No, please.
There, will you? Stop that or I'll give you a good smack across the mouth. Get away from me.
Frank, give me that money. Give it to me for the Lord's sake.
What money? What? My 500?
What is it to you? You spend it in one night. All of it. In only one night. 500 rubles. It would last me years. Give it to me, Grishka. What do you care? Give it to me. And I'll pray for you every day in 3 churches for the salvation of your soul. You'll only cast it to the winds in sinful ways. I'll put it into land. Please, give it to me. All of it. What can it mean to you? It didn't cost you so much. 1 hour, one night. And you're rich.
to a deed of mercy, Grishka.
You stupid, greedy pheasant, groveling on your knees. You disgust me. You're not a man. You're not even an animal. No self-respecting dog would crawl like you. Here, take it. Take the money. Take it all. I throw it at you. Look, it's dancing in the wind. Oh, look at it. It's blowing away. You want it so much. Run to the water, Ivan. Pull it out of the sea. Get it. Find it. Find it. Go debase yourself.
Come, little Ruben, come here. I got you. There's one. You thought you'd hide under that shell. I got you.
Greedy, to humble oneself for a ruble.
Good. Dear friend, the Lord have mercy on you. I'm a rich man. You're a fine man, Grishka, good man. Never will I forget you. Never. And my wife and children, I shall bid them to pray for you. You don't know how happy you have made me. Give me your hand. I kiss it.
Wipe my hands. I, who thought you were so innocent. Your guilt is beyond anyone. Beyond anything.
Do you know what I was thinking about when we were rowing back to land? I saw the money in your trousers, sticking out of your shirt. I thought, I'll take the oar. See? The oar I'm rowing with. I'll give it to him. You, one hard blow. The money's mine. All of it. 540 rubles. Mine. Then into the sea with you, I thought. Who'll miss him?
Ivan, my little Ivan, the money has made you mad.
Why do you look at me like that? Why are you standing so close to me, Grishka?
You have a very short neck, mad dog.
Let me go. Let go. My throat. No. Here.
Oh, you didn't think, did you, when you were thinking of hitting me with an oar and dropping me overboard, you didn't think this old man would squeeze your neck so hard, did you? Squeeze. You don't deserve to share the earth with God's creatures. Yeah, you soil my hands. Oh, look at you there on the sand, squirming like a jellyfish out of water. Ivan Ivanovich, you dirty the clean sand.
My neck.
Your neck is not broken. I should have, but I didn't.
I can't get my breath. I'm joking.
I'll leave you now, and I curse the day that brought us together.
He had been my friend. He started to turn away, turn his back on me. I picked up a stone and let it fly. Many a bird in the village I have killed with a stone. The stone hit Grishka in the back of the head, and he fell, his face on the sand. He tried to move a leg. I saw him twitching, tried to lift his head. I saw him quiver like a bowstring. Grishka, it's Ivan. I'll turn you over. Oh, you are heavy. Grishka, so much blood from your head. Get up, and I'll help you.
Get away.
So much blood. I'll stop the blood. Rip my shirt. Make a cloth, a bandage. Tie around your head.
Get away. Buzzard.
Vulture, forgive me. It was the devil tempted me. I kiss your hand. For heaven's sake, go away. Go to the devil. What more do you want? You've done your job. Go away. For Mary's sake, forgive me. Sniveling idiot. God may have mercy on your soul. But I, Grishka, Chalkash, Grishka, who will not forgive. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. This is my true confession. He's still lying there, Father, on the beach. I came back here to the church where I first met him. This church, Father. I was going to give all the money I had to the poor. Put it in the poor box. But when I stood outside the confessional, Father, I felt my pockets, and there was nothing. Not 1 ruble. I have no money. I have nothing but the sin of blood. I confess it. His blood. Grishka's. Can you see? Still on my hands. This is it, Father. I am going now to the police and tell them where to find him. It is all madness. Everything I hoped, dreamed, all gone. Goodbye, Father.
How does the author, Maxim Gorky himself, end this story? He writes, soon the rain and the sea spray had washed away the red stain of blood where Grishka Chelkash had lain. Washed away Grishka, washed away the footsteps of the peasant lad, and no trace was left of them on the seashore. The end. I'll be back with a postscript very shortly. There is a bitterness and a truth in this tale by Maxim Gorky. It was, in fact, the second story. This account of Grishka Chelkash and other stories he wrote were based on his own experiences tramping about Russia. But it was this story of Grishka that brought the author worldwide recognition. Now, having heard it with our own ears, I think we know why. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Bob Caliban, Earl Hammond, and Jackson Beck. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, bellwether of the flock that assembles here for ceremonies in the mysterious and the macabre. Anyone will tell you that it's impossible to foretell the future, to predict the outcome of events that have not yet happened. That is, anyone with even a modicum of common sense. And yet, if this is so, why does a vast majority of mankind try so desperately to do it? Why do people who, in other respects, are reasonably sane, risk their substance in the belief that they can foretell which stock will go up, which horse will win a race, and where the wheel that turns round and round will finally come to rest? Why? If we only knew. Our mystery drama, The Last Lesson, was written especially for the Mystery Theatre by Sam Dan and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
In case you've forgotten how much fun driving can be, Buick would like to introduce you to Skylark, a small car that's all Buick, with room, comfort, and an engine that no other compact car in America offers, the incredible Buick V6. Skylark, it's free spirit made practical.
What's for dinner? Your ShopRite supermarket has all the answers for a great low-cost menu plan. Fresh American whole leg of lamb, just $1.17 a pound, served with fresh California broccoli, only 39 cents a bunch. For a quick meal, try Encore frozen entrees for two, chow mein, veal, meatballs, or Salisbury steak, a 2-pound package for 89 cents. For delicious menus that are easy on your food budget, visit your ShopRite and save.
She loves the family. She wants the best. She does all that she can do. She lets ShopRite do the rest. Hey, Ma, what's for dinner? ShopRite has the answer.
New York, spend Columbus Day with us for thousands of good nights to come.
Blind sleep, set you free. Sleep right in luxury. Blind sleep, set you free.
Discover Klein Sleep's Columbus Day sale and a new world of luxury and sleep with the lowest prices on the best bedding and convertible sofas in town. And they're all ready for immediate free delivery to your town. Pick up a copy of our newspaper circular in any Klein Sleep store for the most incredible prices on bedding and convertible sofas. Remember, there's a new world of luxury waiting for you at Klein Sleep Columbus Day for thousands of nights to come. Klein Sleep in Manhattan, the Bronx, Yonkers, White Plains, Norwood, Connecticut, and Ramsey, New Jersey. All Klein Sleep stores are open Monday, 10 to 9.
Klein Sleep sets you free. Spend the night in luxury. Klein Sleep sets you free.
Life is a matter of reconciliation. On a spiritual level, we must reconcile our dreams with reality. On a practical level, we must reconcile our income with our outgo. A difficult matter at best. And you can imagine the problem it poses for Clarence Porter. Clarence is 40-ish and stylish, handsome, well-spoken, charming, a prince of good fellows, but he is no judge of horseflesh, nor is he able to predict the fall of the ball at roulette or the draw of the card at blackjack. And so, Clarence, as they say, is strapped.
Oh. Is that all you can say, Clarence? Oh?
Come in, Mr. Stretch.
Clarence, meet an associate of mine, Mr. Chadwick.
How do you do, sir?
Mr. Chadwick is my silent partner.
I'm glad to meet you, sir.
No, Clarence. You will not be glad you met Mr. Chadwick. Believe me.
Huh. Fix you gentlemen drink?
We never drink on the job.
The job?
Oh. Were you under the impression this is a social call? We're here to collect the money.
The money? Oh, yes. Well, I happen to be a little tight at the moment.
Ah, but this is the moment. The particular moment. The agreed-upon moment.
Yes,
Clarence, Mr. Chadwick and I have a problem. Do you know what it is? We must decide whether or not to kill you.
Now, just a minute.
Emotionalism is hardly conducive to rational analysis.
I want to pay you.
Of course you do, but the question is, can you?
I'll pay.
How? Please list your assets.
Well,
no assets. Prospects?
At this time?
Yes.
I'm sure something will turn up.
No prospects at all?
Please, Mr. Stretch.
Clarence, I've been frank with you.
I know, and I do appreciate that.
And now, you had better get your jacket.
Where are we going?
I'm not quite sure. Mr. Chadwick has various places where he...
No.
Well, Clarence, a gentleman may lack for many things, but he can always have his dignity.
Wait?
What for?
Prospects. Now that I think...
Yes?
There may be a prospect.
Oh, I hope so, Clarence. Believe me.
Why? Why didn't I think of it before?
What is your prospect?
If it's the only way to save my life, I guess I'll have to do it.
You do what?
Get married. It sounded like a marvelous idea, except that rich, unmarried ladies are rather like policemen or taxicabs. There's never one at hand when they're really needed. The only lady I could think of at the moment was Penelope Meadows. Penny. She had several $1 million, and she wasn't too bad looking, but there was so much of her. She was 6 feet 2 inches tall and built to scale.
I'm going to move you around a bit, Clarence. And how'd you like that one? Trying to put it away, are you? Well, you're getting old and fat. What's the next? Now go back. That's it. It's game, set, match.
Yeah, you were great, Penny. Just great.
Well, you better sit down before you collapse.
I need a drink.
Of course. Milk. You have to pile up the protein. Waiter, 2 milks, please. Well, old fella, your tennis was abominable, as usual.
Penny.
Oh, no.
How do you know what I'm going to say?
Well, when you get that look on your face, I'm sure it has to be something foolish.
I love you.
I was right.
Penny, I love you.
It's impossible.
Why do you say it's impossible?
Well, 2 reasons. First, it's only possible for you to love yourself.
No, that's not fair.
Well, it may not be fair, but it's true. You see, Clarence, old boy, you're a rogue, a rascal, and a scoundrel. I mean, you're completely self-centered. You're irresponsible, shallow, reckless, lazy.
But you have to admit, aside from that, I'm nice.
Oh, yes, Clarence, in a superficial way.
I'm attractive.
Yes, you have a service charm.
Penny, I love you.
Well, the second reason why that's impossible is that nobody could really love me.
Oh, Penny.
Well, look at me. I'm sort of... No, I'll say it. I'm big.
Well, generous.
Gawky.
Nevertheless, you are quite graceful. I love you.
You love my money.
Well, why not? The money's part of you. Penny, I won't deny it. Many of the things you said about me are true. But that was all before we met. Because of you, my life is now changed.
Oh, Clarence, do you expect me to believe this?
Penny, darling, I know you have a feeling for me, too. I sense it. Marry me.
Clarence Porter, I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on Earth.
And let me tell you something, Penny. If I were the last man on Earth, and I could choose among millions of women, I would still choose you.
Oh, well, you do have a certain charm, Clarence, but I have no intention of getting married now, even if I love you, which I assure you, I do not.
Why?
Well, I don't want to belong to anyone, and I don't want anyone to belong to me.
But these days, people don't belong to each other. Each can go his or her own way.
Well, then why get married?
Give yourself a chance to know love. Find out for yourself that it's love that makes the world go round.
Thank you, waiter. Oh, and doesn't that look delicious? So rich and creamy.
Don't be afraid of love.
Oh, drink your milk, Clarence.
Don't miss the sweetness,
Clarence, old sport, you're wasting your time.
the tenderness.
Yes, Clarence, you're becoming a bore.
She was my last hope, and now I would have to leave town. No, perhaps it wasn't the worst thing. After all, the willingness to strike out in new directions, find new opportunities, new frontiers, was the spirit that motivated our pioneer ancestors. I had done it before. I could do it again.
Oh. Yes, Clarence. Once again, it's time to say, going on a trip, I see.
Who? Me? Oh, no.
Why are those bags packed?
The bags? Oh, the bags. I've got some old clothes that I'm taking to a church rummage sale.
I'm all for charity, Clarence, but it should begin at home.
You know perfectly well I'm working very hard at getting your money.
How did the marriage thing go today?
Marriage? Oh, that. Well, she's crazy about me.
And she is.
And any day now she'll be ready to say yes.
She will.
I told you, her name is Penelope Meadows.
We checked her financial standing.
Well, then, everything's just fine, isn't it?
Of course. It isn't possible that you're packing in preparation for a departure?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm going to pop the question tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Certainly have to be here to do that, don't I? Excuse me.
No, permit me. Mr. Porter's apartment. Yes? Thank you, I'll tell him. Well, now, that was the doorman of all people. He says to inform you that the car has been checked, and it's out front and ready for your trip.
There must be a mistake.
No doubt. Well, Mr. Chadwick and I are ready, Clarence.
Look, please, why? Why can't you give me another chance?
Another chance. She turned you down, unfortunately. Which is why you decided to leave town.
What are you going to do to me? Look, you won't get anything at all if you kill me.
That's where you are wrong. We get a great deal. That's where your value is now. When your remains are found tomorrow, people will know why, and it will encourage certain lackadaisical folk to acquire a sense of urgency, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes. I knew what he meant. I looked at their faces, their cold, hard, cruel faces. There was no appeal. There was nothing I could say to them. And as they stepped forward to take me by the arms, for the very first time in my life, I prayed. Please give me another chance. Get me out of this somehow, and I'll never get into this kind of trouble again. Never.
Who's that?
I don't know.
They mustn't make a sound. Perhaps they'll go away.
Clarence, I know you're in there. The doorman said you were still upstairs. I must talk to you, Clarence. I intend to stay here until you let me in.
I'm afraid we'll have to do that. Let her in. And we shall be watching and listening from the kitchen. I advise you to be discreet.
I'm coming.
Please, let me in. Clarence, you simply must save me.
Save you, Penny?
Oh, I know. I'm sure you must despise me after all the tactless things I said this afternoon, but I'm in trouble, terrible trouble, and there's only one way I can get out of it. You'll have to marry me.
I'll have to what?
Marry me, Clarence. Marry me. Right now.
Now?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. The License Bureau closes at 6, or is it 5 o'clock? We must hurry.
Well,
Was it only a joke? When you proposed to me this morning, I mean, you did propose, and I accept. I accept, Clarence. I mean, I must marry you. You know why?
You love me.
Well, if I don't get married, I can lose my inheritance.
Why?
See, it comes from my uncle. He was a great believer in marriage, and I just found out. There's a clause in his will that states if I'm not married by the age of 35, I forfeit all my rights.
You just found out?
Yeah, tomorrow I shall be 35, see, so now I only have till midnight tonight.
Well, then, come on. Let's hurry.
Well, Clarence, old man, now, I must be truthful. I don't know if I'm marrying you because, well, you know, you're the only one I can get a hold of in such short notice, or if I really, truly, and honestly...
Oh, darling, believe me, this marriage was made in heaven. It was just made in heaven.
Where else? If you consider what the extremely fortuitous arrival of Miss Penelope Meadows has meant to Clarence Porter, you might conclude that his troubles are over. However, this goes against all conventional wisdom, for everybody knows that when a man marries, his troubles begin. But this will be the business of Act 2, which I shall bring to you in just a few moments.
The happy holiday season is nearly here, a time of gift-giving to family and friends. The question is, will you have enough money this year? If you start your 1976 Happy Holidays Christmas and Hanukkah Club at Metropolitan Savings Bank now, next year the answer could be yes. Come the holiday season 1976, you have saved all the money you want, plus Metropolitan's high interest on completed clubs. Best of all, you can choose a gift for yourself right now, free. And remember, only Metropolitan Savings Bank gives you MetroPack, the unique payment order way to pay those holiday bills or buy that gift in a hurry. Get full details about MetroPack and join the new Happy Holidays Club and choose your free gift today at Metropolitan Savings Bank with 12 convenient offices in Brooklyn, Queens, Nassau, and Manhattan. We want to help you save because...
At Metropolitan Savings Bank, $1 billion savings bank, we know what you're saving for.
Member FDIC.
This is John Scott. Be sure to join me at 8 o'clock tonight for the latest news from the WOR New York newsroom.
America discovers mailgram. All over the country, people are discovering the speed and impact of mailgram. Charlie O'Donnell had a problem with a bill that wouldn't go away. He used mailgram.
Charlie, how did mailgram help you?
About 2 years ago, I canceled one of my charge accounts. But then I started getting bills for something I never ordered. So it started out as like $15, and it's now up to $34. They kept charging me interest.
Did you try to get in touch with them?
Sure. I sent back the statements. I even called them, but the bills kept coming.
So you decided to use a mailgram?
Yeah, we sent off a mailgram, and we got a letter back saying that they're sorry, we hope to do business with you again, and it's all taken care of, and so forth.
I've been talking with Charlie O'Donnell of New York. He's one of millions of people who are discovering that mailgrams get through to people and get results.
It's easy to send a mailgram. Just call Western Union's toll-free 800 number anytime, day or night. Mailgram, impact of a telegram, at a fraction of the cost.
Marriage, as we idealize it, is based on romantic love. Marriage, as a practical way of life, should also be rooted in self-interest. Did two people ever need each other more than Clarence Porter and Penelope Meadows? She needed him to preserve her fortune. He needed her to guarantee his life. Certainly, we have here the basis for an enduring relationship. Or do we?
You know how it is. We make certain promises under the pressure of certain situations. And then we discover we may have been a bit hasty. Oh, yes, I prayed and I promised I would follow a different kind of life. I did say I would experience a change of heart. But what can you do with the heart? It has a life of its own, and it didn't want to change. Meanwhile, I must say my bride bloomed, blossomed, flourished as a result of our marriage.
Have some more goat's milk, Clarence.
I'm just not very hungry this morning, my dear.
Oh, now. One must be prepared to face the world bravely, ready at all times for a fight or a frolic. Proteins, my darling. Proteins. Milk, cheese, nuts, beans.
Yes, dear.
Clarence, old sport. Well, you were right.
About what?
Everything. You were right about love and marriage and
Well, that's everything. I'm so happy. I never knew what I was missing.
Yes, dear.
Well, now what shall we do today?
I was thinking we might go to the track.
The race track?
It was just an idea.
The race track? It's infested by the lowest elements.
Some of the very best people can be found.
Well, now, Clarence, if you're looking for thrills...
Well, I'm not really looking for thrills.
I know exactly where we can go.
But we don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, but we must. You've got to be on the move, up and about, or you'll develop hardening of the arteries.
I should live that long. 2 hours later, I was dangling precariously in the sky, 1,000 feet above the earth, in what is called a free balloon. There we were, in a little wicker basket suspended from a huge sphere filled with air, and there was a crazy kind of stove contraption to heat up the air, or whatever it was, inside that silly balloon. And when I wasn't hanging onto the ropes for dear life, I was terrified. The whole thing could burn up or blow up. What am I doing here?
Isn't this fantastic?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, Clarence, you have to learn to live, to pit your mind and body against the elements. Are you enjoying it?
Oh, yes, fine.
Oh, I was afraid you'd be bored.
Bored? No.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Clarence. Tomorrow, let's do something really exciting. Count to 7. Now, just make sure you clear the aircraft and then pull.
Look, Penny.
Oh, you want for this?
But supposing the parachute doesn't open.
That's negative thinking. Negative thinking.
Yeah, but what if?
Now, Clarence, these parachutes are packed by experts, and they're very closely supervised. And if your chute doesn't open, why, the man loses his job.
Oh.
Now, you're holding the ring. See, now I'm going to give you just one little push.
Penny!
He's coming right after you.
No!
I'll have us a little foothold chopped out into just a couple of shakes, Clarence.
Yeah.
Cold, are you, darling? Well, that's because you aren't moving. Now, we'll be on our way soon.
Oh, that's great.
Only 1,000 feet more to the summit.
1,000 feet more?
Well, we could have gone up the safe and simple way, but I know how you despise the routine and the ordinary.
I don't exactly despise...
No, Clarence, don't look down. Look up. What an accomplishment. To climb up the sheer face of the rock. You look bored.
Who, me?
Oh, my dearest old boy, I know you. How can we make this more exciting?
More exciting?
I know. We'll do it in the dark. This is what spelunking is, darling. Cave exploring is just like mountain climbing. In the dark. Isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is.
Now, we must be positive, absolutely positive, not to take a wrong turn, you see, and that's so easy to do. Most of these tunnels and passages have never been explored, while we could be lost forever. Stay close to me, darling.
Where are we?
Well, I think we're at the rim of a simply, enormous abyss. I don't know how far down the bottom is. Let me drop this rock. Well, I guess there is no bottom.
How is an idea born? I don't know. It seems 1 minute it didn't exist, and the next, why, there it is. There are those who say the idea was lurking about in the subconscious all the while. Well, at any rate, there it was. The idea, the thought, the concept that I had to kill Penelope. And this was nothing that I would have to analyze, consider, or debate. I was going to do it. I have to do it. I can't live this way. Indeed, this way I would be dead long before my time. And so, actually, I'm going to kill this impossible woman in self-defense. Yes, you certainly did.
Oh, the ugly brute. See how his friends have gathered round to finish him off? Let me bag a few more. Oh, hold the boat steady, old boy.
Oh, that was a feast, my friends. Is there anything more ugly than a shark? Well, enough fun for one morning. Let's head for home.
It has to be an accident. Anything else would arouse the suspicions of the police. Now, we could have an accident right here. I could throw her overboard. It's too far to swim, and besides, the sharks. But that's no good. I definitely have to be somewhere else when it happens, and therefore beyond suspicion. Besides, look at her. I mean, if it came to it, she could throw me overboard. But I know she'll want to take the boat out again tomorrow. And, then, well, we shall see.
Try some yak butter, dear. I understand it's fantastically low in cholesterol.
Thank you, my dear.
Oh, ready for some sports this morning?
I thought I would play some golf.
Golf? Clarence, old man, time enough for golf when you're in your 80s.
Well, an old friend from the service is in town, and we agreed to meet for a couple of holes.
Okay. Why don't you boys have your fun? I can take the boat out alone.
This is exactly the idea. My darling, while you were deep in slumber last night, I was working on the boat. I cut out several very large timbers in the hull, and then I replaced them. But they will not hold too well. And by the time you get out to your favorite shark hunting grounds, some 3 or 4 miles offshore, the vibration of the engines and the pressure of the water should knock them out, and the boat will be instantly swamped. Well, accidents happen, and I'll be playing golf. Who would suspect me? So, I went to the club. The starter placed me into a foursome. I played my 18 holes. I established my presence on the golf course, and then I went home to sit and wait for, let us say, word from the Coast Guard. I was quietly reading and listening to some music when I heard a car pull up. Aha, here it comes. I shall be properly shocked.
Hello, darling.
Penny, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I live here.
I thought you'd still be shark fishing.
Oh, Clarence, I had the most fabulous adventure. You should have been there.
What happened?
Well, there I was, 5 miles out, and the water was literally solid with sharks.
Yes?
Yeah. I was prodding away at them with my rifle when suddenly, I don't know how to describe it, I was in the water.
Did you fall out of the boat?
No! Suddenly there was no boat. It was as if the bottom had fallen out of it.
But the sharks?
Well, there I was in the water, and I was still holding the rifle, and this shark was practically at my elbow. I kind of rapped him on the nose with the rifle butt. That must have scared him away.
Yeah, but the other sharks?
Well, obviously, those fellows weren't paying any attention to me. They were much too busy feasting on their wounded friends.
What did you do?
Oh, I started swimming away from there in a hurry. Fortunately, a Coast Guard boat had spotted me, and just in time, too.
What could have happened to the boat?
Well, it's on the bottom of the ocean, old sport, I guess. We'll never know. Some salad, old chap. It's a special southern Pacific algae, and it's garnished with plankton. You won't get better protein anywhere.
Yeah, thank you, my dear. I'm not hungry.
Oh, I'm worried about you, old man.
No, I'm fine.
Aren't you coming down to the Oval?
No, dear. I'm too nervous to watch your race.
Oh, it's fantastic sport.
But you go around those curves at 90 and 100 miles an hour. Well, it's too much for me.
Oh, that's nothing.
I wish you luck, dear, and I wish you would quit racing. Well, she may quit after today. Last night, while she was asleep, I arranged matters with the stock car she races. You know those lugs that hold the wheel to the axle? Well, I filed some of them down. And given the strains of high-speed driving and turning, the wheels should fly off. And at 90 miles an hour... Wait, the race should be on now on one of those station times.
Well, here we go into the last 10 laps, folks. where we separate the men from the boys. And I should say the girls from the women, because the leader in this race so far is Penny Meadows Porter. And what a race she has run. Smart, bold, all out, hell-bent for leather. Yes, sir, she has beaten off challenge after challenge by the best and the most daring drivers in the business. And here we go. She's heading into the far turn. Dead man's bend. And watch her take it. Wait, something's wrong. Her wheel. Her left front wheel, it is just blown off. And her car is out of control. And she's going to... No.
Hello, darling.
Penny, you're all right.
Of course.
I heard it on the radio. I came over here as quickly as I could.
I'm fine. Doc just wants to look at some x-rays. But I could get out of bed at this minute and go right home.
The car was a total wreck. What happened?
Well, we'll never know. It burned up. Exploded.
And you were in it. And you survived.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm the penny that keeps turning up.
Yes, but the longest road has a turning. A sinking boat, a burning car. Sometime, somehow, her luck has to run out.
Or does it? Some folk are fortune's favorites. They survive, they come through. Well, all this is awkward for Mr. Clarence Porter. If only his wife would die, so that he can resume the lifestyle he yearns for. Well, he's cooperating. He's doing everything he can to ensure she has a lethal accident. But fate just won't cooperate. Well, we're only a few moments away from Act 3.
Buick's 1976 Century Regal is the most luxurious midsize car Buick builds. But it's also got a practical side. In fact, it makes a concession to practicality that no other American midsize car does. It comes with a V6 engine, and a Buick V6 at that. Regal, it's got the spirit. That's how it's gonna be.
Listen, I don't have much time. Brought my car to AMCO. They usually fix a transmission in 1 day. They did it for me. They did a good job. Time's up.
You're gonna be surprised, but don't be surprised by the nice little extras at AMCO.
They've serviced 4 million transmissions. They do things right. AMCO, AA, MCO.
Transmission trouble? Take your car to one of the AMCO transmission centers in the greater New York area. Their famous 19-point multi-check is free.
We're all a little leery of the dark. That's why some lonely night, you'll be glad you bought a Delco battery. A Delco quality battery with instant starting power. Delco batteries. Some lonely night, you'll be glad you bought one.
Enter the AC Delco Energizer sweepstakes and win a Holland America cruise for 2. For details, go to Dave Turner Auto Diagnostic Center on River Road in Kearney, New Jersey. The All-Stars, your 4 Queens Oldsmobile dealers, are the champions of the Auto League for deals and service featuring AC Delco parts. They're kicking off their 1976 season with a sensational free offer of a Delco AM/FM radio, yours absolutely free with a purchase from now until October 31st of a new 1976 Olds at any of the All-Stars, the Queens Oldsmobile dealers. See and test drive the great new 1976 Oldsmobiles at M&M Oldsmobile, 87th Avenue and Queens Boulevard. Steel-belted radial tires, the longest-wearing, gas-savingest tires made. And until now, rather expensive. What's happening now? Macy's and Bamberger's Auto Centers teamed up on a special purchase of 30,000 first-quality steel-belted radial white-wall tires from one of America's 4 top manufacturers. They're selling them for only $39 for the largest sizes, down to just $32 for smaller sizes. You heard right, $32 to $39 a tire, plus federal tax, in sizes to fit most popular American cars from Mustang to Cadillac. Installation included. If you've priced steel-belted radial tires, you know they range $60 to $80 each. And that's why this Macy's and Bamberger sale is truly sensational. There are 15 Macy's and Bamberger Auto Centers in the New York, New Jersey area. Call for the location near you. Famous Maker steel-belted radio tires for $39 or less this week at Macy's and Bamberger's Auto Centers. The tire buy of the year. Don't miss it.
They say the pitcher that is brought to the well too often is sure to be broken. If you will permit the analogy, that's what Clarence Porter is trying to do with his wife. He has arranged for a series of deadly accidents, but from each one, she skips away unscathed. Now, which will prevail? Clarence's persistence or Penelope's luck?
Darling, would you mind turning on the TV? There's a special documentary.
Uh-huh. Anything you say, old sport. Oh, my goodness.
What happened?
Oh, well, I touched the on button, and I felt this little tingle in my fingers. What happened to the set?
What happened to the set? It burned out. That's what happened to the set. And that tingle in your fingers? You know what I did? I wired the on button right to the power supply, directly, and without insulation. And so when you touched it, you'd get the full load. There's almost enough voltage in there to run the electric chair. And all you got was the tingle in your fingers. No, there has to be a better way. There has to be. Oh, my, the view from here is fantastic.
Oh, it is, Clarence. You can see for miles. I didn't know you were a nature lover.
Now, dear, let's stand back. We're at the edge of the cliff. We're too close.
Oh, you know me. How very careful I can be.
But that's a drop of 4,000 feet, my darling.
Oh, really, old sport? You mustn't worry so much. Oh, what splendid colors on those hills.
Penny.
What's that?
Look out. This time, I have to win. Last night, I came here. I removed some rock, and I filled in the space with earth, so it would look solid. But it's not. And the minute she stepped on it, she would go right through, and I maneuvered her so that she would walk right there. And now she's going over the side, a sheer drop of 4,000 feet to the jagged rocks below. Her luck finally has run out.
Hello, darling!
Penny, where are you?
Look out! Just over the side. Now be careful. I managed to get hold of the strap.
What do I do now? What else can I do? It's just not meant to be. That's all. I can't kill her. Because she obviously can't be killed. And I will simply have to reconcile myself to my fate. And live a clean, healthy, outdoor life. Please, believe me. I said that and I meant that. And I would have stuck with it. But one morning, there was a knock on the door.
Oh. Ah, yes. Oh. It's Mr. Stretch and Mr. Chadwick. May we come in? Thank you. Lovely, lovely home you have here, Clarence.
Oh, thank you. Won't you gentlemen sit down? Drink?
Surely by this time, Clarence, you must know that Mr. Chadwick and I never drink on the job.
Oh. You're here on business.
Precisely. You see, you owe us a sum of money.
Yes, I know.
And you asked for time so that you could make a suitable match.
Yes. Well?
And so?
I just can't ask my wife for that kind of money.
My boy, your wife has it.
But she isn't going to give it to me. I mean...
Clarence, that is your problem.
But...
Unless you want Mr. Chadwick and me to make it our problem.
No. I'll see to it. You'll get your money.
Of course we will. Now, can we set a date?
Well, soon.
Soon. In that case, you will hear from us soon.
And there it was. I had my choice. I could go to her and say, I need $50,000. And she would ask, why? And if I told her, she'd probably divorce me. And then where would I be? Or I could kill her and inherit. But maybe she would let me have the money. Maybe if I put it to her in the right way. Darling, suppose a very dear friend of yours, someone very close to you, needed a considerable sum of money. A matter of life and death.
Well, old sport, why was the money needed?
Supposing he had squandered the money.
Oh, we all make mistakes.
Supposing he had lost it betting on horses and roulette.
Oh, say no more.
And the underworld was after him to make good.
Such a person is beneath pity, even contempt.
Well, not necessarily.
Now, Clarence, did you want to help some friend of yours?
Well.
Oh, Clarence, you're so generous. I'm so naive. I mean, keep away from people like that.
Yeah. But he's really a very nice person.
Such a person would not be allowed in my home.
Now I have to kill her. But how? I've done everything. Maybe it's true. She can't be killed. No, can't be true. Anyone can be killed. I'll point the gun at her. I'll pull the trigger. That's going to do it. But I'd better prepare for it. I waited for a rainy night, so I'd be harder to recognize. And I stole over to a neighbor's house. They were an elderly couple. I stood outside their living room window. I made a slight noise. I heard the lady call out.
Who's there?
I could see how frightened she and her husband were. I watched as he picked up the phone. Good. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. Then I stole away to another house. A woman lived there, alone. At this house, I actually broke the lock on the back door before she heard me. From there on, it was plain sailing. I had established what I had to establish, the presence of a prowler in the neighborhood. I got it. Hi, it's the sheriff.
I do, Miss Porter. Mind if I come in?
Oh, please do.
Evening, Miss Porter.
Anything wrong, Sheriff?
Well, I'm afraid so. Folks around here have been complaining about a prowler. You been out tonight? You seen anyone, Mr. Porter?
No. I wasn't out. I've been in all evening.
The Jeffersons seen him, so the Watsons and old Miss Blake.
What does the man look like?
I said they seen him. That don't mean they seen his face. They seen someone prowling about. Miss Blake says he actually forced open a back door, but her screams brought some other neighbors running, and that scared him off.
Well, we haven't seen anyone.
Well, just keep your doors and windows locked, folks, till this is over.
Oh, I don't think I'd be afraid of him, Sheriff.
Ma'am, with all due respect, he's probably armed. Now, just be careful, will you?
Well, now to do it. I'd bought the revolver, a big .38. Do the job right. I needed an alibi, but that was no problem. I informed Mr. Stretch of my requirements, and since it was in his interest as well, a very respectable gentleman was found who would swear we had a business dinner together in the city. And so only the deed remained. And the deed, well, it was simple. I thought I would agonize over it more than I did. She was sitting in the library, just reading. I approached her, and she said,
Why don't we have a glass of milk, old chum?
Those were the last words she ever said. I drove to the city, and I drove back late that night. There was considerable activity in my home, as you might imagine. The police were there. And I must say, I gave the impression of being terribly surprised.
I'm so sorry for her and for you, Clarence.
Doctor, it's terrible. Where's the sheriff?
He said he'd be right back. He may have some evidence.
What happened?
Well, you know there's been a prowler, and I suppose she surprised him, and he He killed her.
Any clues, any idea of who this animal could be?
The sheriff's working on it, but that's not so important anymore.
How can you say that?
Well, I say that because she was dying.
What? Who was dying?
Penny. She didn't want you to know.
I don't understand.
Well, a few weeks ago, when she crashed in the stock car race.
Oh, you mean she received an injury that...
No. But I had her in the hospital, and I was taking tests. And we discovered something. It seems she had acute myelotic leukemia.
I don't understand.
Nor do I. Nor does medical science. It's a quick and subtle and fatal disease. Why, how, who knows? You're perfectly all right one day, and then suddenly it hits you, and within a few weeks, you're dead.
And she had this?
Yes, Clarence. Oh, she was losing ground so rapidly, she would have died within a few weeks.
No. Oh. No.
Mr. Porter.
Sheriff.
Mr. Porter, I'm going to arrest you for the murder of your wife. And everything you say can be used against you.
What do you mean? Arrest me? On what ground? Why would I want to...
You'd know that better than I would. Now, last night, I come to your house in the pouring rain. I says, there's a prowler. Might you have seen him? You said you hadn't been out. I had seen that you had mud on your shoes. Now, I said nothing, awaiting further development. Now, this prowler left footprints beneath the windows of 3 houses in the neighborhood and your own house. Now, we got cast of them shoe prints. Earlier this evening, I examined the shoes with the mud on them, the ones you wore last night. They fit to a T. Now, will you talk to us now or later, Mr. Porter?
He waited till later, but they broke him down, or he broke himself down, just thinking he had tried so hard. And he didn't have to do anything. You shouldn't do anything either, until I return in just a few moments.
Hey, you up there on the scaffold.
Me?
Yeah, you, the guy that's painting the Greenpoint billboard sign.
So you got me. Now what do you want?
I want you to paint it right.
It is right.
Look.
It says the Greenpoint Earnings Bank. See?
It's supposed to say Savings Bank, huh?
Hey, mister, don't give me aggravation. If you don't know that the Greenpoint Savings Bank is the earnings bank, that's your problem. Now, just let me finish up here, huh? I mean, heights confuse me anyway. I shouldn't even be up here. Even.
Savings, earnings. Greenpoint depositors know there's nothing confusing about our name because we're more than a safe place to save money. We're a safe place to earn money. The Greenpoint Savings... the Greenpoint Earnings Bank.
Greenpoint Earnings Bank, your neighborhood savings bank.
Member FDIC.
New York, spend Columbus Day with us for thousands of good nights to come.
Fine sleep, set you free. Sleep right in luxury. Fine sleep, set you free.
Discover Klein Sleep's Columbus Day sale and a new world of luxury and sleep with the lowest prices on the best bedding and convertible sofas in town. And they're all ready for immediate free delivery to your town. Pick up a copy of our newspaper circular in any Klein Sleep store for the most incredible prices on bedding and convertible sofas. Remember, there's a new world of luxury waiting for you at Klein Sleep Columbus Day for thousands of nights.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theatre presents...
I'm E.G. Marshall. Someone said to me the other day, you know, E.G., you talk a lot about imagination. At first I thought he might be right, but the more I thought about it, the more it seemed to me he was wrong. As far as I can see, there isn't a more powerful force in the world than imagination. After all, I made a career with mine, in films, TV, on the stage, imagining myself to be all sorts of characters. And you, well, you derive much pleasure from yours when you become the hero or heroine of the stories I bring you. As tonight, each woman will become Dora, and each man, Charles Daring, caught up in circumstances which, well, listen.
That clock.
What, Dora? What?
That clock, Charlie. It's going to drive me up the wall.
Oh, come on now. It's only a clock. Grandfather clock.
It never stops, day and night. It goes on and on like his heart. He said, your Uncle Jonas said that its beat was like his own heart. Steady, solid, never stopping. Charlie, we've got to get out of here. We've got to leave this awful place.
I know, but where can we go, Dora? Where? We're trapped.
Our mystery drama, The Telltale Heart, was especially adapted from the Edgar Allan Poe classic For the Mystery Theatre by George Lothar and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. As you know, I've always had an intense interest in diaries, the day-to-day journals of those who, for one reason or another, recorded the events of their daily lives. This strange tale I bring you now is remarkable not only for the horror it records, but also because it was written by a patient in a state asylum for the criminal insane. A man named Charles Daring, who on a day not long ago wrote...
True. I am nervous. I've always been nervous, but why do they say I am mad? My sick nerves had sharpened my senses. Not destroyed them or dulled them. Why, take my sense of hearing. Acute. My ears have always been sharp. So, nervous, yes. Mad, no. Judge for yourself. Listen to how calmly I can tell you the whole story of what happened. Beginning with the day I arrived at Uncle Jonas's farm with my dear wife, Dora, and my daughter, Ruth. Well, we're here. I didn't think the old bus would make it.
Charlie, are you all right?
Yeah.
You're trembling.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Take one of your pills anyway.
I'm okay. I said, Dora, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Guess I am a bit keyed up. Long, tiring trip. Near 14 hours. Worrying the car was going to break down, but I'm all right now. We're here.
Looks lonely, Daddy. Real lonely.
Oh, Ruthie. It's a roof over our heads till things get better.
Hello there. Hello. Here at last, I see. I thought you'd never get here. Of course, you're little Charlie Daring, my nephew. All grown up now, though, huh?
Hello, Uncle Jonas. Gosh, it's good to see you.
And this beautiful young woman is your wife, Dora, huh? And this charming little girl, your daughter, Ruth.
That's right.
Well, come on in. Our place is, might run down, I'm afraid, but, well, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be, and being way out here in what's practically wilderness, it's hard to get help.
Well, you'll have me now, Uncle Jonas.
Yeah. Only, are you up to working, Charlie? You said in your letter you were sick. Reason you lost your job in the city and couldn't find another.
Oh, well, now, about that...
Oh, don't be embarrassed, boy. Out with it. Just tell me the truth of it. No. Better still. You tell me, Dora.
Charlie isn't really sick. I mean, physically. He's as strong as any other man, and he's healthy, too. Only, it's his nerves, that's all.
That's all? Well, that's a lot, ain't it?
Well, no, not really. It's just that now and then he gets these terrible headaches that kind of knock him out, and he starts trembling and sweating, and it's kind of a cold sweat.
Well, now, this sounds real bad.
No, it isn't, Uncle Jonas. Honest. These attacks, they don't happen all the time. Not much, only now and then. And I've got these pills the doctor gave me, and, well, listen, you'll see. I'm going to earn our keep here, Uncle Jonas. Make you glad you took us in when we needed a roof over our heads. I'm a hard worker, Uncle Jonas. A real hard worker.
Well, sure you are, Charlie. And I'm sure Dora is, too.
Oh, yeah.
And Ruth. She looks like a good, strong girl for her age. And how old are you, Ruthie?
9, sir.
9 years old. My gracious, would you believe I'm 60 years older than you? Know what I've got it in mind for you to do?
No, sir.
Something you like. Feeding the chickens. Now, won't that be fun?
Oh, yes, sir.
Of course it will. That's milking the cows. Well, I guess you'll have to learn how to do that, but old Uncle Jonas will show you. Oh, then there's the horses. Jake and Jenny use them for plowing, you know. You'll want to take care of them, feed them, clean their stalls, change their hay.
Excuse me, Uncle Jonas.
Yes, Charlie, yes?
Ruth is a healthy girl, all right, strong for her age and all, but, well, all those chores, I think they might be just a bit too much for her.
Oh, no, not at all. Do her good, Charlie. Make a woman of her.
Well, look, suppose I milk the cows.
But you'll be out in the fields by that time, plowing, seeding, cultivating, getting the crops in and all like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see.
Dora will be so busy in the house, you know, cooking, washing, housework and such. Well, she won't have time for that, so... Oh, no. I got it all figured out, Charlie. You just leave it to me. Well, say now, the way you look, maybe you didn't mean it when you said you meant to work for your keep. Now, time for bed, so I better show you to your room.
Bed? But the sun's only just gone down behind the mountain.
Yeah, that's right. It gets dark fast this time of year. See, Charlie, I don't like to waste kerosene keeping lamps going all night.
But, Uncle Jonas...
We get up with the chickens, we go to bed with the chickens, Dora.
I was only going to say that we haven't eaten anything since noontime.
Oh, hungry are you?
Well, yes.
Well, let's see what I can scare up in the kitchen. Not much right now, I'm afraid. An old man like me don't eat very much. Kind of get out of the habit.
Charles, what have we got ourselves into?
Sounds like he means to work us hard.
To death, more like it. Charlie, I don't like your uncle. He scares me.
Dora was right. As always, Uncle Jonas did mean to work us to death, or at least until we dropped, and always laughing jovially, joking that city life had weakened us, and farm work would soon make us strong. Well, as day went into week, we grew more and more exhausted from overwork and hungrier from lack of enough food. One morning in the kitchen...
Charlie, you're back from the fields early.
Early? It's nearly 12, and I've been plowing and seeding since before dawn. I'm pushed. Got a cup of coffee.
I'll see if there's any left in the pot. He only lets me make one pot for the day, you know.
I know. Where's Ruth?
She was lying down. She came in from cleaning the horse stall, said she felt faint. She went to lie down, but...
But what?
He sent her out again. Said there was nothing wrong with her. Said she was faking.
I've got to do something about all this. It can't go on.
What can you do? We're broke. We're penniless. Miles from nowhere with a broken-down car. We're trapped.
If I could only fix that carburetor. But I need a new part, a butterfly valve.
Oh, forget it. We haven't got a chance.
Maybe we have. The game warden.
Game warden? Here. That's what's left of the coffee.
A fellow named Harrington. Something like that. He came by the other day. All the way from Pomfret. Stopped to talk for just a minute. Said he makes it out this way about once a month or so, and if he could get that part for me in Pomfret.
Well, now, what's this in the kitchen instead of in the fields drinking coffee at this hour, Charlie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Jonas, but I just have to have something to keep me going.
Sorry? Oh, nothing to be sorry about, Charlie. If you're tired out, you're tired out. Nerves, huh?
No. Nerves, okay.
Can't be. Got to be your nerves. Can't be the work. You're not doing that much.
Jonas, this past week I plowed nearly 20 acres and seeded more than 5.
My Lord, Charlie, in my prime, I used to do that in 3 days. Now, I'll tell you, Charlie, I wanted you to get started on the Lowell field this afternoon, but if you're all tuckered out, you can't pull your weight around here.
No, Jonas, I can do it. I
don't want to force you to something, Charlie.
I can do it, Jonas.
Well, that's good. Good. Now, you go on out and work that field till 1 o'clock, and then we'll all sit down and have a good midday feed.
Yeah, sure, Jonas. Sure.
A good midday feed? Is that what you said, Uncle Jonas?
When are you going to stop calling me Uncle? Makes me feel old for a pretty young heifer like you to call me Uncle. Much too old.
Oh, please. If you don't mind.
Now, what have I done? I just put my hands on your shoulders. And where I'd really like to put them.
Don't you ever do that again.
Well, now, if I'd known you were going to take it like that, I wouldn't have. And I won't, Dora. Never again. Never again, that is, until you ask me.
You're upset. You're all upset. Tell me what happened after I left. Tell me.
Charlie, please. I've got to get supper on the table. What there is of it.
Something happened between you and Jonas. What was it?
Charlie, it was nothing.
What was it?
He tried to get fresh.
What do you mean, get fresh?
Charlie.
I want to know.
It isn't anything much. He just put his hands on my shoulder.
And?
Well, he started to let his hands slip. Charlie, that was all. Believe me, that was all. I told him never to do anything like that again, and he won't. Charlie, believe me, he won't.
Oh, he won't. I'll see to that. Where is he?
Charlie.
Where is he?
Charlie, I think he's in that room he keeps closed, the one he uses for an office. Where are you going?
To have a talk with Uncle Jonas.
Charlie, wait. He's ordered us never to set foot in that room.
I want a word with you, Jonas.
Having another attack of nerves, Charlie? Must be. Can't imagine you busting in here otherwise.
You know why I'm here, and it isn't my nerves.
Well, then what is it? What is it, Charlie?
That clock.
Charlie.
That clock, the way it ticks.
Oh, yeah. Everybody notices that. Everybody's ever been in this room, that is. It's more like a heartbeat, they say, huh? Strong, solid, full of life. Like my heartbeat. But that isn't what you come to talk about.
You've You insulted my wife today.
Insulted?
You made advances, put your hands on her.
And that was an insult?
What do you call it?
Well, a compliment. To her beauty. Her female attraction.
You dirty-minded, hypocritical...
Charlie!
Dora, what? Ruthie. And for a reason I didn't understand then, as I looked at Dora holding Ruth, my dead daughter, in her arms, I was aware only of the ticking of the clock.
Trapped. Yes. Surely that's the word for Charles and Dora Daring, who accepted the help of Uncle Jonas, his offer to come and live on his isolated farm, only to find that his farm is a prison. Charles' diary continues, and we'll read it together, you and I, when I return shortly with Act 2. Dead. Only a word with little significance, really, unless spoken for the first time about someone you love. He is dead. She is dead. Then it hits you, the full impact of the word's terrible meaning. What do you do in that awful moment? How do you react? Some burst into tears, others are numbed into a silence. Whatever the emotion, it is deep and very personal, as was Charles Daring's. Perhaps even a curious reaction, born of his nervous condition, for he writes in the diary,
and for a reason I didn't understand then, as I looked at Dora holding Ruth, my dead daughter, in her arms, I was aware only of the ticking of the clock. That huge grandfather clock in the room my uncle called his office. It grew louder and louder, filling, saturating the room with its beat. The beat that my uncle said was like the beat of his heart. Slow, steady, solid. And then, through the beating, as if from far off, I heard Dora's voice.
Dead. She's dead, Charlie. Our little girl.
No, Dora, you're mistaken. Here, let me take her in my arms. Ruthie. This is Daddy. Can you hear me, dear? Ruthie.
Kid's dead. Anybody can see that.
No, can't be.
Charlie, dear. Give her to me. Let me take her.
Yes. Put her on the bed in our room. Let her rest. Let her rest.
Now, come on now, Charlie. You can't go to pieces. Gotta act like a man. Got to face up.
Leave him alone.
Huh? What's that?
You've killed his daughter. Isn't that enough for one day? Leave him alone.
Her grave's filled in at last. We better get back to the house. This wind cuts to the bone. Oh, the cow's due for milking, too. I guess you or Dora have to do that from now on. So, I might as well get started.
Not before I say a few words. Over Ruthie.
What? Oh, go ahead. Then you can get to the milking.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness. What? Dora. Wake up.
I'm not asleep.
Listen.
It's only the storm, dear.
No, not the storm. Listen.
To what, dear?
The clock. grandfather clock in Jonas's office.
I don't hear it. I never have, Charlie.
I hear it.
You can't. His office is downstairs at the other end of the house. He keeps the door closed. You're imagining.
No, I can hear it. My ears, you know how sensitive they are.
Darling, try to sleep.
Can't. Keep thinking of Ruthie. Our little Ruthie lying out there alone on the ground. The rain beating down, the cold rain.
Try not. Try not.
And the clock beating like his heart, beating. While hers lies still. Will never beat again. I can't bear it.
Darling, I'll get you a pill for your nerves.
Don't leave me, don't.
The bottle's down in the kitchen. Only a minute. I'll be right back. Only a minute.
Oh, started you, girl.
Well, I didn't expect to find you in the kitchen this late.
A glass of warm milk to help me sleep. There's a little left. If you'd like some?
No, I just came down to get Charlie's pills.
Oh, glad you did. Yeah, long time since I've seen a woman in her nightgown.
I thought the bottle was here on the shelf.
You might as well stop looking for them pills.
What do you mean?
I threw them away.
Charlie's pills?
He don't need them. He only thinks he does.
Are you out of your mind? They're all that keep him from going completely to pieces.
No, don't believe it. A lot of nonsense. Doctor's nonsense.
You didn't throw them away. Where are they?
No. I threw them away, all right.
Then you must want him to break down completely. That's it, isn't it? I've known all along what you were up to, but I wouldn't admit it to myself. Now I know.
Oh, and you tell me.
Stay away from me. Don't you touch me, I swear. If you do, I'll tell all I know.
Huh? Tell who? Who's there to tell?
Get your hands
Tell who? Huh? Tell who? Only one around is Charlie.
I'll get to town. Somehow I'll get to town. I'll tell the police. You meant to kill Charlie. Work, starve him to death, so you could be alone with me. Have me.
Like I've got you.
You filthy, rotten swine.
Oh.
Swine. You beasts.
Stop him. He's killing me.
Charlie. Charlie, no.
I'll kill him.
Charlie, no.
If you ever put your dirty hands on my wife again, I'll kill you. There was no sleep for us that night, Dora and me. And by the time dawn showed beyond the mountains, we'd come to a decision. Too late to save our beloved daughter, but in time to save ourselves. If I could somehow manage to fix the car. So, after the usual skimpy breakfast, a piece of unbuttered bread and a cup of weak coffee.
What's all this? Charlie, what you up to?
Getting Dora and me out of here. That's what I'm up to.
Oh, now, come on. Hold on, Charlie. Hold on. Let's talk this over.
There's nothing to talk over.
I don't think I knew what I was doing, Charlie. I really don't think so.
Well, you did it, and it wasn't the first time.
I know.
Starving us to death, working us to death. You killed Ruthie, you did.
No. Charlie, you got to forgive me for what I've done without meaning to.
You work us and starve us.
I thought it was best for you. But I was wrong. And I admit it. And I ask you to forgive me.
Well,
Don't, Charlie. Don't do it.
Oh, now, Dora.
Don't you see what he's up to? If we leave, and we're leaving, he loses whatever work he can get out of you before you drop in your tracks. And he loses me.
Now, girl. Daughter.
Don't you daughter me. Any woman could see through the likes of you. You'll kill him. That's why you threw away the pills he needs. And then you'll have me all to yourself. All alone. Out here in this forsaken wilderness. To do whatever you want with. Charlie, get that car running. If it's at all possible, get that car running. far have we come, Charlie?
Only 6, near 7 miles.
That leaves about 25 to Pomfret.
If we get over this mountain. Dora.
What?
I keep wondering, when we get to Pomfret, what do we do? I mean, where will we stay? How will we eat?
We can stay in the car for a day or two if we have to. And my suitcase is full of food.
Full?
I took every scrap of food I could lay my hands on.
Good for you. Oh, no.
What? Charlie, what?
We're cooked, honey. Just plain cooked.
What?
The butterfly valve. I knew it wouldn't last the trip.
But you fixed it once.
Yeah, and for the last time. It can't be fixed again. Now, what do we do?
We start walking.
25 miles through the mountains. 25 miles.
We can't go back.
We got to, honey. I'm in no condition to make it 25 miles to Pomfret.
You are. You can. You've got to. If we go back, it's death for you. And for me. We can't go back.
Who's there? Who's there?
We come back.
I figured you would. In fact, I knew you would.
How did you know? How could you be so sure?
What else could you do once you run out of gas?
It wasn't that. I filled the tank from those cans in the barn.
And I emptied it, Charlie.
You?
Left just enough for you to get maybe 10 miles. I noticed you had a busted gas gauge, so you'd never know.
You were the most...
Now. I did it for your own good.
You lying...
What would you have done when you got to Pomfret? Charlie, why do you always stare at that clock?
The ticking, it hurts my ears, my hearing, awful sensitive. Painful.
Listen, I'm sorry about what happened before you left. We're going to change all that. We're going to be friends. Try to be, anyhow. Here, let's have a drink on it. A toast to the future. Our future together. For you, my dear. And Charlie, a glass for you. Although, maybe before you drink it, but now, only if you won't mind, Charlie. You won't, will you?
Mind what, Uncle Jonas?
Milking the cows, feeding the chickens before night comes on.
No, I don't mind.
And now, daughter, a toast to us and our future together.
An evil old man, a ruthless old man, and, unhappily, a victorious old man. What lies ahead now for Dora and Charles Daring? I know because I read Charles' diary. You will know shortly when I return for Act 3. One wonders at times on the nature of evil. What is it in all of us that on one occasion or another will make us do wrong when we know it to be wrong? St. Paul said, "The good I would do, I do not, and the evil I would not, I do." Our author, Edgar Allan Poe, said simply, "We are perverse." However it may be, there can be no question that Uncle Jonas is evil.
I know he means to kill me through overwork and little food, and then do with Dora what he desires. But what can I do? We're trapped here on this isolated farm in the wilderness, cut off from any possible help, prisoners in the hands of this evil old man who... A car. Coming down the road, a car. A car. The game warden. I forgot the game warden. Hi there. Hi.
Sure. Well, hello. Daring, isn't it?
Yeah. We met once, months ago. Remember? I was plowing the fields and you came by and...
Sure, I remember.
Listen, I need help. Will you help me?
Well, if I can.
We tried to get away from here, my wife and I, but our car broke down.
Oh, is that your car, half blocking the road 6 miles or so back?
Yeah. Carburetor went sour. I tried to fix it, but it didn't hold up.
Well, there's not much I can do. I'm no mechanic.
No, but you could pick up a carburetor for me in Pomfret, couldn't you? The next time you come out this way...
Yeah, sure. I could do that, but... Well, you'll have a long wait. I don't come out this way more than once every other month, thereabouts.
Oh, that's okay. I can wait, but will you do it?
Sure, glad to.
Charlie?
Yeah?
He wants to see you. Your uncle.
All right. Coming.
That your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you want to get away from here. If I had a wife as pretty as yours, I wouldn't want her around that dirty old man here.
Come in. Well, where you been? I told Dora I wanted to see you 10 minutes ago.
I was working in the barn.
Working? You working? Look at me, damn it. Not at that clock. Always looking at that clock. Look at me when I talk to you.
Yeah.
I got to thinking. It's a waste of time, you trepsing back and forth from the fields to the house, from the barn to the house. So, from here on, I've decided you'll live in the barn.
What? You can't do this. Dora and me can't live in the...
I didn't say Dora. I said you.
Me in the barn. And Dora here?
That's right.
Dora alone in this house with you? Never.
Now, you listen to me.
Never. You think I don't know what you're up to? Dora's told me everything. How you've been after her, forcing yourself on her. And if you think if you're alone in the house with her alone at night, you can get what you're after, never.
Oh, yes. You fool. Don't you think I planned this from the beginning? From the day I got your sniveling letter begging me to take you in. And the day I laid eyes on her for the first time, I knew then that it was a good plan, and I'd go through with it.
You...
A simple plan, too. So simple it couldn't go wrong. Starve you, weaken you, work you into your grave.
The way you worked Ruthie into hers...
No, the child didn't matter one way or the other. It was you.
It didn't matter. What? My little girl, my Ruthie, didn't matter.
What? Here now. Wait a minute, child. You choked on me. You can't.
There's something. The clock. Stopped. Strange. Why so suddenly stopped? His heart. He said it was like the beating of his heart. It stopped. Would that mean... on the floor. Jonas, on the floor. Oh, my God. Oh. Yes. Oh. Yes. I killed him. Oh, God, I killed him. In my rage, I killed him. I am a murderer. I realized that I must do something to hide the body. But what? Where to hide it? If I trying to get out of the house into the barn door might see me doing it. A chance I couldn't take. If I dragged her down the cellar, there was the risk she'd hear me. And then my eyes went to the clock. The clock that had stopped the very instant his heart stopped. A big clock, 6 feet tall and 2 feet wide. Was it possible that I might... If I could stand him up in that space, the clock hiding him, for a time, only for a time, to let me think what I might do afterwards. Yes, that is what I did. And just in time, I just stood his body against the wall and pushed the clock back into place, hiding it when...
Yes?
Mrs. Daring, of course?
Yes.
I'm Game Warden Carrington. I'd like to talk to your husband.
Oh, well, he's with his uncle just now. Could you wait?
Well, I'm afraid not. I want to get back to Pomfret before nightfall.
Uh-huh. Is it important?
It is to your husband.
Well, Uncle Jonas gets angry when... Well, follow me.
Thank you.
What is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt. The game warden's here. He says he's got to see Charles. Got to see him right away.
Oh. Hello, Warden.
See about that carburetor, Daring.
Oh?
Look, I don't like talking to you. You peering through a door open a crack. Could I come in?
No. Uncle Jonas doesn't allow anyone...
Oh, that's all right. Come in.
Where's Uncle Jonas?
He went down to the barn. Be back in a little while.
Oh. Well, I'll leave you and the warden together.
Sit down, Warden.
Oh, no. This'll just take a minute, and I'm in a hurry. I got to thinking about that carburetor.
Carburetor? Yes. Carburetor.
There's a good mechanic in Pomfret, Hutchinson. He could maybe rebuild it for you, save you some money.
Oh. Well.
You all right, Daring?
Yes. Only.
Well, what is it? Why do you keep looking at that clock?
It isn't going.
Of course it isn't. Well, you can see that. The pendulum has stopped.
Yes. And yet... about the carburetor.
Well, I was going to suggest, but I want your permission first, suggest I take the carburetor out of the car on my way back to Pomfret, you know?
Yes, do that.
Well, the trouble is, I haven't got the tools.
Tools?
Yes. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
I've got a couple of screwdrivers, but no wrench and no pliers, so I wondered if you might have what I need.
Yes, I...
Well, if you could let me have them, I'll stop by the car, get the carburetor out, and... Daring, what is it?
You think you're clever, don't you, Warden?
Well, that's a funny thing to say. Nothing clever about taking a carburetor out of the car.
I don't mean that. You know I don't mean that.
Well, what do you mean?
The sound. You hear it as well as I do. You hear it.
What are you talking about?
The heartbeat. His heartbeat. It has to be that. The clock has stopped. Look. The clock has stopped, but the beat, the beat. You hear it.
I don't hear anything.
Liar. How could you not hear it? You didn't come about the carburetor. You knew I was going to do it. You saw it on my face when we talked out there today. You must have seen it. In my face. Even though I didn't know it.
Well, now what? Daring, have you gone mad? Saw what in your face? You were going to do what?
Kill him! Kill him!
Hey, why are you pulling the clock away from that? Hey, look out! It's falling!
See?
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
Dear?
You've come, Dora. Sit down, dearest, and give me a moment. I just want to adjust the escape mechanism on this clock. There.
All fixed?
All fixed. Yeah, and they said it couldn't be done.
If it can be done, you're the man to do it. Dr. Leonardo says you're a genius when it comes to fixing clocks. Goodness, you fixed just about every one in this whole...
In the asylum. I know what it is, Dora, dear. I just don't know why I'm here.
No matter, sweetheart. So long as you're happy.
Oh, very, very. And you?
I'm fine.
And Ruthie? Little Ruthie. How is she?
She couldn't be better, Charles. She sends her love.
Give mine to her. Oh, dear.
What, Charles?
This escape mechanism. Still not working the way it should. If you'll excuse me, Dora.
In a little room in a large institution, a very gentle, a very sweet old man tinkers happily with clocks and watches. And an old lady, a very old but very attractive old lady, visits him weekly. He lives in another world, she in this. Small matter. Both are happy. I'll be back shortly. Well, to come full circle, you, sir, became Charles Daring. And you, ma'am, or would you prefer Ms., became Dora. And as I pointed out earlier, you couldn't have done it without that miracle imagination. Think, how completely did you become Charles, Dora? Did you become them? Or did you only listen? With your ears, listen. If that is so, try again. Ears are not enough. Try using your soul. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Ann Shepard, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I can't seem to get up from the chair. What's happened to me?
I've drugged you, that's what's happened.
Drugged me?
Murdering you. Easier.
Murder?
You stupid, ugly little fool. You really believed me when I said I found you not unattractive. That I'd be delighted to escort you to the carnival.
What? Arno, what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm going to do the same with you that I did with Margarita. Haul you up in the catacombs below.
You killed her? Then walled her up?
Oh, no. She was alive when I did it. At least she was when I put the last stone in place. But she didn't last long after that, I'm sure. It couldn't have been more than an hour or so before she suffocated to death.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Of all the murder mysteries, the plot which most intrigues me is the locked room. And when you take that as an ingredient and add to it elements of the supernatural, both sacred and profane, then you have a tale to tantalize and terrify, such as the one I bring you now.
Now, look, Doctor, the law is... Excuse me. Well, hello there, Sheriff. New star looks good on you. Yeah. Seems I'm going to have a use for it right away. How, Abner? Ben James, my deputy, just rode in hell for leather.
After the doc here left Doomdorf, seems the preacher came by, headed for Doomsdorf's place, breathing fire and carrying his gun. Looks like all hell is finally ready to break loose up there.
Our mystery drama, The Sealed Room Murder, was adapted from the M.D. Post story, The Doomdorf Murder, especially for the Mystery Theatre by Ian Martin, and stars Howard Da Silva and Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Evil and violence go with a pioneer state. But the counterbalance has kept us viable as a nation, brought us to leadership around the world. Compassion, fair-mindedness, and the essential ingredient of America, a shrewd and pragmatical eye, tempered by religion, has built us a keel which so far has kept our ship of state steady. So much for philosophy. As for the story, let Judge Randolph tell us that.
The pioneer was not the only man in the great mountains behind Virginia. Strange aliens drifted in after the colonial wars. Adventurers who were with Braddock and LaSalle and rode out of Mexico after her many empires went to pieces. Doomdorf was one of them. I shall never forget that first day he walked into the land office. Huge, black-bearded, with broad, thick hands, with square fingers. Even Abner's bulk seemed to diminish in front of him, and the child who followed Doomdorf diminished to a pygmy.
It's the place where I buy. Should I want for the land?
Yeah, I reckon. Depends on what you want it for, Mr.
Doomdorf. Angelos Doomdorf.
Oh, excuse me. This here's Mr. Randolph. I should say one of our foremost lawyers in town. Saving only, that's all we got right now. One. I'm Abner Dale, county clerk. I reckon you'd term me. And what would you want this land for?
To live on.
Uh-huh. You and your daughter.
Me and her, yes.
Well, now, I got a copy of the Washington Survey and the original Crown Grant here.
I have it picked already. Show you here on survey map I got from Capitol.
Now, let's see. There?
That's it.
You sure there's land you want, sir?
I think what Abner means to say is this wedge of rock has never been worth even running the lines. Do you know what you're getting into?
Have you seen this piece of property?
Yeah.
It's a forbidding pile of rock, Mr. Doomdorf, and isolated.
The land is mine. I want it.
Well, pretty mean up there right now with the wind and no shelter.
I have tent, sleeping bag. All my life I live rough.
Well, that's all very well for you, but for the little girl...
What is good for me is good for her.
I don't think you quite understand. As a lawyer, I should not like to see you taken advantage of. The parcel of land which you have bought was never surveyed because it is not worth surveying. It consists almost entirely of rock.
I know what he's like. He's right for me.
Well, how are you going to feed? Ain't much game running up in that part of Western Virginia.
I make out all right. Here is gold. Enough.
Hey, look at that. Pieces of 8, ducats, English guineas, American dollars. Yeah, you're quite a traveler, Mr. Doomdorf.
What I do is my business. And I mind my own business. I don't like anyone who stick his nose in my affairs. You take the money and give me the paper so I can go.
No offense, just trying to be friendly. That's Angelus. Angelus.
All right.
Yeah. Well, want to spell your other name?
I don't know. You right. You tell me.
Doomdorf. That look right?
Yeah, will do.
It's coming on to winter, sir. If there's any way we can help you build your house...
I build myself. With enough gold, anything can be done. You will see. Now, you finish that paper, senor.
Oh, yeah, I reckon. You sign right here, and me and Mr. Randolph will witness it.
Here?
Yeah, right.
I make my mark. That is legal. No.
Mr. Randolph?
His mark? Yeah, I think we can witness that, Abner. Let us not delay Mr. Doomdorf and his daughter further.
I'll add my John Hancock to that. There you are. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Your deed of possession to what we call the Devil's Hump. And welcome to our community.
Do not count me a part of it. I live to myself. Come, you.
Well, if that don't beat all.
A hard man. Evil man. One who's done a lot of living. Notice the scars?
Yeah.
I'll wager he has bullet ones underneath his shirt to go with the knife tracks.
I sure wish he hadn't chosen our neck of the woods to hide out in.
Hide out?
What else would you figure? The Devil's Hump is no place for a man to make his home. That's a place for a man to set his back against the wall to fight off what he knows is coming after him.
I suppose you're right, Abner. The more's the pity.
Why?
Oh, that innocent child should be dragged along to share such an exile.
Yeah. You get a real close look at her. What was she? Dumb that she couldn't speak?
I doubt it. Afraid.
And now you got it. Afraid and beaten. Well, I pity her. That's a hard man.
For all he seeks solitude, I doubt he'll find it. We have not seen the end of Mr. Doomdorf. Only the beginning. I'll stake my life on it. But it was not my life that was to be staked, but others. For a while, my uneasy feelings seemed just to be based on a negative reaction to Doomdorf himself. He squatted on a rock, troubling no one, seeking no help, while by hiring old Robert Stewart's slaves, he built a stone house on the rock. Then, in the handfuls of earth, wherever a root would hold, he started to plant the mountain with peach trees. Then the beginning of the end began to start.
Hey, Rosa, una cervera beer, huh?
You're new in town.
So?
The lady behind the bar is the owner, a widow lady. Her name is Mrs. Cambridge.
That's all right, Abner. Here's your beer, Vaquero.
Muchas gracias, la dama Cambridge.
Senora will do.
I do not want to make enemies. I am looking for a friend.
It's a friendly town. Who?
He is an old amigo de la guerra. A big man with a black beard, big like so. And this strange accent. I think maybe his real name is Doomdorf, like that.
Doomdorf?
Mary.
What is this? We are old comrades? I just want to find him to settle an old debt I owe him.
Well, why don't I let him know you're here and you can meet him in town?
If you will, it is no matter. But why not I just go see him?
He's kind of queer-like. Like he don't take to mixing so good.
Non importante. You see him, you tell him Jose Garcia was look for him. But I have not so much time. Maybe on my way back I look him up then. Hasta la vista.
I'll see you.
Why didn't you tell him where to find Doomdorf?
Just a crazy notion, maybe, but I got it set in my mind that he wanted to see him to put a bullet in him.
We found the man who said his name was Jose Garcia, snagged on a rock at the Devil's Elbow, 2 to 3 miles below Doomdorf's mountain eyrie. His neck was broken. That was the first of the Doomdorf incidents. So many during the next 10 years, I wouldn't wear your patience to recount them. Only the highlights. There was the night, before we knew what use Doomdorf was putting his peach crop to, when he arrived at Mrs. Cambridge's inn, primed with liquor, an insensate beast.
$10. Not enough. So, 15. 20.
I think you've had enough to drink, Mr. Doomdorf. I must ask you to leave.
What? A prostituta who runs a cantina asked me to leave.
The lady asked you to ride out by yourself.
You mean I don't go? You make me.
Yeah, no cause for any ructions. You've been drinking.
Oh, you want to make trouble.
Not me. I just want to keep the peace.
Then staff. Ale. 25.
Okay, that does it.
Abner, no.
Too late. We fight now. Outside.
I don't want to fight. What for?
You fight me here or outside.
There were two big men, but Abner was a peaceful man and sought only to protect himself. And finally it took 6 of us to pull him off and lodge him in the jail for the night. Abner took it. He was battered and bruised, and just maybe, if he'd used his whole strength, he could have broken Doomdorf. But Abner's strength was in the mind as well as in his bulk. The next highlight in the career of the man whose name spelled his future was the arrival of the circuit rider.
The days of Sodom and Gomorrah are upon us. Here's the man who takes the fruit of his field and makes a white liquid fury to destroy men's minds and their souls, and who is ready to women like Lot for the use of any idiot.
But the town was not yet ready to make any move against Doomdorf. His still was popular. He made a fair brand of white lightning until the ultimate, the unforgivable, the certain shame all those of us who knew, or at least sensed the truth, brought everything to a head. On a wild, rainy night, while there came a hammering at the door.
Yeah. Let me here.
Doomdorf, come on in.
Well, what is it? The woman. She was in labor. I tried to bring Bambino. No good. You come?
Yes, of course. Of course, I'll get Pancho and saddle my horse.
I waited all night for Doc Jefferster at sunrise, with the rain still coming down that he did. Well?
I am a pragmatic man, and I subscribe to no religion, but by damn, I wish this moment I had a God to pray to.
Why?
He left that child to abort a dead baby. It's a miracle she isn't shot in septicemia. He didn't want a baby.
I'm a judge now, Ray. Maybe I can help.
No one can help. He's a beast, unprincipled and without pity or even simple human warmth, but he has papers to protect him. The girl was Mexican-born, literally sold into slavery, and she's... Oh, my Lord, she can't be any older than my teenage daughter, but she's his to do with as he wants. And as he wants... Oh, he damn near succeeded in killing her.
Excuse me. Well, hello, Sheriff Abner. New star looks good on you.
Seems I'm going to have a use for it. Right away.
How?
My deputy, Ben James, just rode in here hell for leather. After the doc here left Doomdorf, seems the preacher came by, headed for the Devil's Hump, preaching fire and carrying his gun. Looks like all hell is finally ready to break loose up there.
All hell break loose. All right. But for whom? For poor little... Now, there's a sad thing. Poor little who? We don't even know her name. If she has one. Or has retribution caught up with Doomdorf? And if so, how? And why? And where? I'll return shortly with Act 2. It was a long ride out to the Devil's Hump, and the afternoon sun was burning hot and steaming above the great chestnut trees that shaded the trail. A trail so narrow, the judge's horse had to follow behind Abner's. Abner had his Winchester out of the holster across his saddle. Whatever hell had broken loose, he was ready for it.
And now I'll turn the story back to Judge Randolph. He can tell it better. He was there.
I suppose, seeing Abner, I should have had my own rifle out. But I'm an indifferent shot. And Abner, for all he loathes violence, can part a twig at 100 yards.
I reckon there ain't no sense to push the horses up that rock trail, Judge. We'll dismount here and climb up the rest by foot.
Seems quiet enough up there.
I don't know. Look at them bushes up there. You know, when they start wheeling, there's only one good reason.
Well, maybe we should have brought some men.
No, I doubt it. Appears to me whatever hell broke loose is pure gone and burned itself out.
We had made a detour through a grove of peach trees before we set the horses out to graze, but now we were climbing in the open under the burning sun. When I saw that gaunt old circuit rider, Bronson, sitting bareheaded, hands on the pommel of his saddle, in a paved court before the door. His big red horse was dripping for anything. He seemed in a kind of trance.
Bronson? Where's Doomdorf?
Surely he covers his feet in his summer chambers.
Now look here, Bronson.
No, leave him be. He's in his own world, not ours. Come on, Judge. Howdy, Mrs. Doomdorf.
Si, senor?
It's Sheriff Abner Dale, and I'm Judge Randolph. Where's Mr. Doomdorf?
Oh, senor, he went to lie down in his south room upstairs after the midday meal.
Was he feeling all right?
Oh, yes. That is what he does every day. It is his custom.
So. Did you send Ben James for us?
Send for you? Oh, no, senor. But come in. I will take you upstairs. I'm glad you are here.
Why, ma'am?
Well, I was in the orchard to gather some fruit if it was ripe, but when I came back... This is his door. I cannot wake him.
Can you open the door?
Oh, no.
Why? Why, are you afraid to?
I could not. It is bolted.
Does he always bolt it?
When it goes to lie down, yes. Or whenever he sleeps anywhere.
Why, because he's afraid of something?
Oh, yes.
Who?
Those men.
What men?
The ones he stole from, that he fought with in Mexico for the revolution. And then he ran away.
Leaving them to die?
I think. Not all. They still come after him, but he is too careful. Here, he cannot be surprised.
Yeah. Maybe just for once he wasn't so careful, and they did.
Knock on the door, Abner.
Sure thing. Doomdorf! Doomdorf, wake up. You're in there.
Let me. Doomdorf, it's all right. This is Judge Randolph. Doomdorf, come out.
If he could come out, he would. I do not think he can come out.
Any other doors to this room?
No.
Windows?
The casa, the house, is built on the cliff. No way in from the outside.
All right, Abner. Let's break it down.
Stand back, Judge. I'll get it. This time. Keep back till I make sure the coast is clear. Doomdorf, are you...
What is it?
Oh, he is dead.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, then at last I have killed him.
I'd better go after her.
No need. Where can she go? No, we better look at him first. I'll close the door.
He's been shot.
Yeah. Pretty near ripped him in half. Look at the size of that hole in his waistcoat.
Smells like burnt powder in here. You sure we're alone?
See for yourself, Judge. Nothing in the room but some chairs, the couch he's lying on, and that table with a bottle on it.
No doors. Window shutters thrown back, but the window's closed. Well, at least we know he wasn't shot from outside.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
You sure he's dead?
He's cold in the mackerel. Even the sun coming in couldn't keep him warm.
Where's the weapon?
Well, right behind you, I'd say. On them 2 dogwood forks on the wall. Those would be made to rest it on.
The shotgun, yes. It's been fired quite recently. There's a freshly exploded cap right under the hammer.
Yeah, I saw that. You've been drinking some. Heavy, I'd say.
You think it's suicide?
I don't hardly think after he got a whole blow that size in him that he'd get up and hang up that gun nice and neat.
No, I don't hardly think so neither, Abner. This is murder. The woman took that gun down and shot Doomdorf while he was sleeping on that couch.
Could be, I suppose. But what about Bronson? He came in here breathing death and destruction.
Oh, he's just a mad old circuit preacher.
Who's been preaching a crusade far and wide through the hills against Doomdorf for furnishing this here moon. And you think the woman is guilty? Well, let's go ask Bronson first who killed him.
But by the time we got to the outer courtyard, the old man had disappeared, although his red horse stood tethered to a rail. I hesitated for a moment or two, turning the strange and tragic event that had taken place over and over in my mind.
Come with me, Judge, around the other side of the house, huh?
Very well.
Yeah, but stay behind me for cover.
Cover from what?
Who knows? There's a murder around here somewhere.
Well, the woman has already confessed.
I think she's not quite right in the head after all she's gone through. Hey, hold it.
What?
The back of the house. Flush with the edge of the cliff. Over 100-foot drop to the river. Judge, Doomdorf was a soldier, all right.
Well, how do you reckon that for certain?
Any good general first makes sure his rear is protected, and he couldn't be flanked. The only way to flush Doomdorf out was up that goat path we climbed to the house. He knew what he was doing when he made this his castle.
Yes, Abner. I recognized that years ago when that man who called himself Garcia came looking for him. I'm sure there were others who came after all that gold he brought strapped in his money belt.
Only one difference with them. Or maybe 2.
What?
They didn't ask questions, and we never found their bodies.
I suppose you're right. I hold no brief for Doomdorf. The man reeked of evil. But the fact is, as officers of the law, we do have a body. And there are things to be done.
Right enough. For the sun is getting low in the sky. You expect me to arrest the woman?
Well, at least we must question her. Come.
We should question Bronson, too.
Why?
It's a notion I got. Just to make it all neat and tidy. Yeah, there he is now. Bronson?
I cannot tarry, brother.
Where are you going?
To that damnable still. With this axe, and in the name of him who is my shield and my strength, I shall destroy the evil work that immoral Doomdorf has wrought.
Bronson?
What?
Who killed Doomdorf?
Why do you have to ask? I killed him. I cut him down in the prime of...
Mighty, what is this, Abner? Everybody couldn't have killed him.
Who can tell how many had a hand in it?
Are you deliberately trying to mystify me? The thing is impossible.
The impossible here looks like the truth. Come with me, Judge, and I will show you a thing more impossible than all.
I followed Abner back into the house and up the stair again up to the room. The door swung open, the shattered edge of it with the lock hanging half out, and Abner closed it carefully behind us after we entered.
I want to show you something, Judge. The bolt.
They kept the door closed?
Yes, sir. But I want you to see that it is no way connected with the lock itself. See? And it is on the inside. Now, how could the one who killed Doomdorf get into the room when we know the door was bolted and we had to break it down to enter?
Only one other way. Through the windows.
Well, let's look at them. Now, remember, we have seen from the outside that there is a sheer drop of at least 100 feet to the river, and the rock is as smooth as glass. Now, try looking out.
Oh, just as you said, the wall of the house is plumb with a rock face.
Yeah, that isn't all. You can't open these windows. See? Examine the frames. They're cemented into their casement with dust, and they're bound along the edges with cobwebs.
That's right. These windows have never been opened.
Yeah. Then how did the assassin enter?
Well, Of course. The answer is evident. Whoever killed Doomdorf hid in the room till he was asleep. Then he shot him and went out.
Where could he hide? And even supposing he could, when he left, how did the assassin bolt the door behind him when the bolt was on the inside of the door?
Then who knows? Maybe Doomdorf did kill himself.
No, we ruled that out yesterday.
Then there's only one open road out of the mystery. Both the woman and Bronson claim they killed Doomdorf. Let us go down and ask them, question them.
No. In the law court, that procedure could be considered sound sense. But, Judge, we are in God's court, and things are done in a somewhat stranger way.
In what way do you mean?
In a way that still must be put to the proof. And for that, we need to borrow time. But I have every faith that time will show us exactly who murdered, or perhaps the better word might be, executed, the man who lies dead before us.
I said in the beginning, a story to terrify and tantalize. And tantalizing it must be. A man, alive and alone by himself in a locked room, has a shotgun, neatly returned to its place on the wall. By whose hand? In what way? These are the questions, and others, to be answered when I return shortly with Act 3. In the room with the dead man, Judge Randolph faces Sheriff Abner Dale, a frown of puzzlement on his patrician face. His eye, lumbering young man in front of him, whose whole physical appearance suggests a man of action rather than one of thought or mental ability. The judge is the first to break the silence posed by the seemingly insoluble problem they face.
What do you mean we are in God's court and things are done in a somewhat stranger way?
Before we go question those who are so anxious to be convicted of the assassination of Doomdorf, let us find out, if we can, at what hour he actually died.
How?
I seem to remember he wore a watch. Yeah. Here it is in the waistcoat pocket, broken by the shot.
At what hour stand the hands?
Just past 1 o'clock. By the look of Bronson, when we found him here, he must have been far off, still on his way to this place.
And the woman, by her story, was down the mountains picking fruit among the peach trees.
That's how I had it.
Not speculation anymore. We know who did this thing. Let us go down and get the story of it out of their own mouths. Either Bronson or the woman killed the man.
I could better believe it, but for the inevitability of a certain awful law. All they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Oh, the good book.
Matthew. We reap what we sow. Thus, we receive what we give and nothing else. That is God's law.
Very well, in a sense. But in this case...
By all means, let us go try the method of your law courts. Your faith lies in the wisdom of their ways.
We came down the stairs together, Abner, calm and reflective. Myself, tortured and mystified. Bronson, how did you...
Elijah killed the captains of Isaiah in their 50s. But not by the hand of any man did I pray the Lord God to destroy him with the fire from heaven. I prayed him to destroy Doomdorf.
Give me the axe in your hand. So, now, explain yourself.
The widow and the orphan cried to heaven against him. I will surely hear their cry, is the promise written in the book.
And you were the instrument raised up to heed their cry.
Yes, and the land was weary of him. And I prayed the Lord God to destroy him with fire from heaven, as he destroyed the princes of Gomorrah in their palaces.
With fire from heaven.
Come, Abner. We waste our time here.
A moment. Bronson, do you hear me?
I hear you, Abner Gale.
A little while ago, when we came, I asked you where Doomdorf was. And you answered me in the 3rd chapter of the book of Judges. Why did you answer me like that?
When I said, surely he covereth his feet in his summer chamber?
Yeah.
The woman told me he had not come down from the chamber, where he had gone up to see that he was dead in his summer chamber like Eglon, king of Moab.
How could you know?
Why, look you off there to the south. I came here from the Great Valley to cut down these groves of Baal and to empty out the stinking abomination. But I did not know that the Lord had heard my prayer and visited his wrath on Doomdorf until I was come up the mountain to his door. But when the woman spoke, I knew it. My work here is done. I must ride where the Lord calls me.
Judge, you're right. That was only a waste of time. Bronson did not kill Doomdorf.
But do you realize, Judge, how he did die?
At least not by Bronson, and not by fire from heaven. Doomdorf was dead before Bronson got here with his fire-breathing scripture. The woman must be the guilty one. Night had entered the valley with the setting of the sun, and there were other things to do before the inquisition of the woman. By candlelight, the shadows weird and fearsome on the wall, we made a coffin. We put Doomdorf in it, straightened out his limbs, and folded his arms across his shot-out heart, and we set the coffin on benches in the hall. Then we kindled a fire in the living room, where the woman had put some meat and golden cheese and a loaf on the table.
You have eaten enough?
As much as is fitting.
I will leave it as it is, in case you should want more. I am going now.
Where?
To the sea. And the ship. He is dead. And I am free.
Not quite. There's a question still to be settled. Who killed Doomdorf?
But I have told you. I killed him. It was fair.
Fair?
Oh, I remember an old man sitting against a sunny wall and a little girl who plucked yellow flowers from the grass and put them in her hair. She laughed and she was happy because she was 12 years old, and in a few days she would be 13 and she would make her novena. But they were bad times, and the big stranger with the black beard, old man, and talked. And after he had talked a long time, he gave the old man a gold chain and some money. And he took the little girl away. He used her in a way she did not know. And if she tried to run away or keep him away... You like to look at the scars on my back? You want to ask the doctor who was too late to save my baby? Oh, it was fair to kill him.
But where will you go?
Mi abuelo will be gone by now. My grandfather was dying 10 years ago, but the wall will still be there. And maybe the sun and the yellow flowers. It is all right that I go.
It's up to the judge.
I cannot find it in my heart to hold you, or in the law. Not a jury in Virginia who would convict you for shooting a beast like that.
I thank you, Judge. But I have not shoot him.
Not shoot him? But the man is riddled.
Oh, yes, senor. I kill him, but I have not shoot him. I kill him with witch words I have remembered from my mother.
Hey, you can't kill a man with words, man.
Oh, I know, senor. That is why I make a doll in wax. And I put a needle through his breast. And he died very quickly. Now, senor, I may go?
It was good that you let her go, Judge.
No, it was pathetic. A harmless little dream to rid herself of a monster with an enchanted straw man. I think she had money in her saddlebag, but I slipped some extra just in case. And now, where are we?
Waiting, like her, for the dawn.
This is the strangest thing that ever happened. Someone shot the man, but who? And how did the killer get out of that shut-up room? For that matter, how did he get in?
Through the window.
Through the window? You yourself have showed me that was impossible. You proved it could never have been opened.
I did. It never was open.
Abner, what are you trying to tell me?
How Doomdorf died.
You're trying to say that the one who killed him climbed that sheer wall, got in through a closed window, without even disturbing a crumb of dust or breaking a cobweb?
I'm telling you, the murderer of Doomdorf did even more.
What?
We must wait for tomorrow, when the assassin returns. Then I'll show you who killed Doomdorf and how.
I could have argued, but I knew that set look on Abner's face too well to waste my time. I could not have believed that I could sleep with the thoughts spinning in my brain, but I did. We ate, and through the morning dug a grave for the dead man in silence. By the time the last spadeful of earth was thrown back, it was high noon, and Abner squinted up at the sun.
Time to throw our spades down and go lay an ambush for the assassin. He's already on the way here, Judge.
Where do we go?
Back to the house and up to Doomdorf's room. Now we must make certain preparations.
What are you doing?
I'm loading the shotgun as it was before it took Doomdorf's life. And now I place it back on its rack exactly as I found it.
What do you want to do with this pillow and his coat? The blood is not entirely dry.
Here, give them to me. We'll wrap the coat around the pillow as if it were a body and place it here on the couch just where Doomdorf lay. Now, look out the window.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, just like yesterday.
If not hotter.
Now for the moonshine, or this bottle of still liquor. Let's see. Good. You can see by the dust ring on the table that it sets just where it did yesterday as I return it to its resting place.
Whatever you say, but I still don't see how.
Quiet. Shh. We are about to trick the murderer in the act.
But we came without guns. How can we protect ourselves?
We need no protection, Judge. It is all in the hands of the Lord. Look. The assassin is creeping along the wall. Where? Look. That point of light.
I followed the line of his extended finger and saw what he meant. A tiny disk of focused, white-hot sunlight moving slowly across the wall toward the shotgun.
He that taketh the sword shall perish by the sword. The water bottle, full of Doomdorf's liquor, is focusing the sun to the heat of a lighted match as it travels to the lock and firing pin of the shotgun. The answer to Bronson's prayer. The fire from heaven. Now, watch it. Now.
As the pinpoint of sunlight reached the percussion cap, the gun exploded as though the trigger had been pulled. The pillow, wrapped in the dead man's coat, lying on the couch where the man himself had lain some 24 hours before, leaped and shuddered like a living thing and collapsed inertly. The room was still echoing with the sound of the explosion. My own voice sounded cramped and hoarse as I said, "And we mistrust coincidence. Why, it is a world filled with the joinder of accidents.
It is a world filled with the mysterious justice of God."
The answer to the mystery of the Doomdorf murder. A fate well deserved. And brought only on himself by the dead man who had little right or reason to live. Wouldn't it be nice if an equal fate could be the lot of so many people each of us know? Except, who are we to be the judge? That belongs, thank God, simply named. I'll be back shortly. It seems to me necessary, in conclusion, to put a quote used in this story in its exact context. When Jesus had been betrayed by Judas, and when the high priest's men came to take him by force, one of those with him struck out against the attackers, wounding him. It was then that Jesus spoke the full quote, saying, "Put up again thy sword into its place, for all they that take up the sword shall perish with the sword." As you see, it was the Prince of Peace who spoke. Our cast included Howard Da Silva, Fred Gwynne, Bryna Rayburn, Ian Martin, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
It's the sign. It's the sign we saw out on the main road.
Oh, maybe it's one like it, an old one.
No. It's the same sign. It's the one that...
Why would Mr. Broker have it in here?
Without this sign out there, you could go right past that field. Go right past Granville and never know it was here.
Is that what they want?
Maybe your suspicions weren't so wrong, Jane.
Oh, Mike. What does it mean?
I want to ask some questions. But don't let on we found this, huh? Come on, let's get out of here fast before Broker gets back.
Let's leave this town right away.
Yeah, I only hope we can.
Tim Egan did.
Oh, did he? You were suspicious about that sudden departure. Now I'm beginning to wonder. He departed, but I'd like to know where.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. At the beginning of the 16th century, in what we now call Mexico, one of the world's most remarkable civilizations came to flower. The Aztecs were artists, architects, engineers, remarkable administrators, handsome, sensitive, and imaginative. Only one thing marred this great people: their cruel religion, which demanded and exacted the most terrifying sacrifices to the gods. Imagine, if you will, a time 400 years ago, in the season for pleasing the god Tlaloc, the rain god, who must be kept from pouring down torrents which would destroy the corn crop. We are in the house of Atox.
Are you ready, my daughter?
Yes, my father.
You are not afraid?
I am proud to have made myself chosen, but I am afraid.
Drink from the vessel. It will give you courage.
I shall not shame you.
It is time. The priest is waiting. Go. Wearing the golden ornaments about her neck, my daughter climbs the 114 steps to the twin temples. The multitude sees the black-clad figure slide from the inky darkness and spread eagle my daughter gently on the sacrificial stone. The high priest raises the obsidian dagger. With one frightful stroke, he drives it into her quivering flesh and, reaching, drags the heart, still breathing, from the cavity.
No.
Maria, daughter, what is it?
A horrible dream or a prophecy. Oh, Father, hold me. I'm so afraid.
mystery drama, The Altar of Blood, was written especially for the Mystery Theatre by Ian Martin and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The sudden death of Professor J. Hollington Wells' wife drove him in despair from the halls of Ivy, where he was a professor of archaeology, back into the field, back to Mexico. What had brought Professor Wells to Mexico City and Lake Texcoco was his wife's ancestry. Although a second-generation American herself, her forebears could be traced back to the Aztecs and their great city of Tenochtitlan. And on the ground of her ancestors, he tried to bury his grief in an intimate and deep study of the Aztecs. Amazingly led him far afield and his daughter into incredible and terrifying danger.
What is it, Maria, dear?
Oh, I had this terrible dream. I thought I had been held on the sacrificial altar, and the high priest had torn out my heart.
Oh, it's my fault. I should have never dragged you down.
Oh, don't blame yourself.
Ah, but I do. Echoes of the past, perhaps. Oh, heaven knows what pervading waves swirl around us from that great civilization which died too soon. Even I, who have no roots in them, couldn't sleep tonight, thinking of all their prowess and their grandeur.
Were you dreaming of sacrifices, too?
Hard to understand the contradiction. A people so intellectually awake to life, and yet so tied to fear of the future.
Maybe I can understand them a little.
What do you mean?
I don't quite know. I am descended from them. I was thinking of Mother.
Of Carlotta? Why?
Why did she have to die so young? What sacrifice would you have made to save her if you could have?
Oh, this is night talk, darling. No melancholy maunderings by me. You can't change what has happened. We came away to try and write off a personal tragedy.
Except that you didn't pick the best place to forget.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah. Mexico, particularly Tenochtitlan, was the last place to run to. Where shall we pick up to leave for tomorrow? Madagascar? Carcassonne? Tahiti? New Zealand? Or back to the good old USA?
No, I like Mexico. And no wild nightmare is going to change anything. But I would like to get away from the valley for a while.
Why not? My notes are all complete. I can write my book anywhere. Besides, I'd like to see the other coast. I've got an idea.
What?
I've died. We'll rent a car and drive through Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta and down to Playa Colorado for a real vacation.
Playa Colorado?
Is one of those new clubs that provide a total vacation, which are opening up all over the world. Inexpensive, good food, scads of young people for you to meet instead of hanging around with an old fogey like me.
That isn't the way I think of you.
Yeah, well, I'll accept the compliment, but then what you need is someone your own age to blow the past right out of your head. And that's just what I'm going to arrange to have happen to you. Now, go back to sleep, and no more dreams. We're really leaving the past behind now. Good night.
I love you, Father. I am sleepy. Good night. Oh, it's a whole new country.
Mexico has as many faces as the U.S.
Oh, I wouldn't agree to that all the way. But compared to the Yucatan and the valley, oh, this is marvelous. Oh, those craggy mountains to the left, and how wonderful to look out to the sea on the right. It's a little like the Amalfi Drive in Italy.
Since I'm driving, I'm glad this road is better. Although I guess by now they've widened that old terror.
They have. But I remember that first year after high school and before college that you drove Mom and me down the Italian coast.
I'd rather forget it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, not because of your mother. Just how scared I was driving. Damn!
What is it?
Blowout. Oh, thank heaven it was a rear tire.
Why don't you stop?
On this road, I'm trying to find some place I can pull over and be out of traffic.
You can't go to the right. It's a 100-foot drop. Cut over to the left.
Into a sheer cliff? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold your hat.
What are you going to do?
There's a little spot over there. I can drive the car off the road. But it'll be rough going for a moment, too. Hope nothing comes around the bend as we cross. Here goes. Oh, damn.
Another tire?
I'm afraid so. Now we're really stuck.
Okay, Professor. Which way do we start walking?
Well, not back anyway. We must be a good 15 to 20 miles outside Puerto Vallarta.
And the other way?
There's a village, Tomatian. I wonder if we'd find a mechanic there. It's quite a hike.
Well, we can't just sit here. It'll be dark in a few hours.
We're not exactly in the Wilderness Road, and we have passed a few other cars.
All of them headed the opposite way, and few and far between.
Well, at least we can speak the language. Socorro! Hey, senor! Socorro! Por favor, senor. Nuestro automobile es no trabaja.
American, sir. Same with the Spanish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. My French is great, my German is passable, and in 6 months I hope my Spanish will be at least as good. But right now, I'm happy to find it's Americans in trouble. Oh, I didn't mean it the way it sounds.
Oh, I know you didn't. Oh, this is my daughter, Maria. My name is Wells. Hallington Wells. He's a hell of a name when you come right down to it.
Well, I don't think so. Not if you're the J. Hallington Wells, the archaeologist.
That's who he is.
Well, then, this is an unexpected honor and pleasure, Miss Wells. I'm Bill Hallam.
Oh, you're interested in archaeology?
My major in college. I'm pleased to meet you.
As we are you, for more reasons than one.
I'll second that. But we'd better get a move on before some crazy Mexican comes one way or the other or both and finds my Jeep in the way. They drive this road like it was the Indy 500.
I'm afraid my car's grounded.
Yes, I can see that. Unless you have 2 spares. But I can give you a lift. Where were you headed?
Playa Colorado.
Well, that's just great. It's where I work. Come on, the chariot awaits. I'll help you with your bags, and we can make all of the arrangements to have your car taken care of there.
What do you do at the club?
I am what they call a G.O. I'll get the big one, Professor.
Oh, what's a G.O.?
The General Organizateur, polite name for Beach Boy Guide Companion. And then all of us have our own specialties. Have we got everything?
I think so.
What's your specialty, Bill?
I'm a sailing instructor.
Oh, great. I'd love to go for a sail with you.
You know something? So would I.
I don't normally get knocked off my feet by the body beautiful. My parents, background, natural on. But it was obvious Bill had both. And Playa Colorado was just what the doctor might have ordered for Dad and me. Glorious meals, a hacienda-type bungalow hanging on the mountainside over the sea, complete informality, and most of all, a return to the present. A cutting of a link with the past that had obsessed me all my life. My Aztec heritage and my father's absorption in yesterday rather than today. And the best part of all was my daily sail with Bill.
All right.
Heaven.
Stand by to come about.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, on this tack, if we go any further, we're committed to go right out of the bay into the Pacific.
Why can't we?
It get a bit rough out there.
Well, I don't get seasick.
Yeah, we're not supposed to.
Oh, come on. You know the clubs between turnovers. There are plenty of other boats. And we have the kicker if we get in real trouble.
I can't think of anyone I'd rather get in trouble with.
Well, then hold your course, matey. There's a little cove out there beyond this big island or whatever it is. Can we fetch that cove?
If the wind doesn't shift, I'd reckon. And we've plenty of gas to get home if it picks up and we have to sail back inland.
Then take me there?
Lady, I will kid you not. I would take you to the end of the earth if you ask me, and care not a whit if I ever return.
That's very nice. You're quite a poet, Bill.
So is every man in love.
Oh, look out for those summer romances.
Now, it's a lot deeper than that, Maria.
I know. But let's give it a little time to grow up. about that little cove, Bill. Did you like it?
Who knocks paradise?
I think it's just what Dad's been looking for since Mother died. You know that big mound that juts out from the mountain with a sort of mesa on top?
Yeah.
It'd be the perfect place for a small house. There's water from the stream above. You could cut a driveway down from the main road. There's electricity and phone lines there. I wonder who owns the property.
I think it's state land. The alcalde in Manzanillo would know.
Could you take Dad over there tomorrow to see it?
Sure. But, building there wouldn't be all that easy. It's practically jungle, matted with mesquite and cactus and vines. And there's only a thin layer of soil over sheer volcanic rock.
I know, Bill, I know, but I don't know how to say it. Something calls me there, tells me to go there. Insists that I come back to stay. I've got to go back. No matter what, I have got to take Dad to see it. We did go back, and Dad's reaction was just as strong as mine. It was like coming home. So 2 days later, we found ourselves discussing the possibility of buying the property with the mayor of Manzanillo.
And as I say, senor, it can be bought.
For a very fair price, I hope.
Oh, yes, the price is cheap, but I am aware of your prominence, Dr. Wells, and I'm also well aware that your daughter is of our people historically. I feel it would be unfair not to tell you that this place has, how do you say, it has a bad name.
Why?
It is a forest, a jungle, no? Wildlife, more than is usual in this part of Mexico. I don't mean the snakes, the iguana. I mean the jaguar, perhaps the puma even. In many unexplained deaths.
You mean men eating jaguars?
Something like that. If we lived in the valley or the Yucatan, one might worry about ancient ghosts.
Ghosts?
The men